Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdseye. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got Big Dr. Schulz.
What's up?
And then my main man, my co-host, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's up, cheese dick?
Anyway, so what I'd like to say right now is I'd like to give a happy birthday shout out to Roman. Roman, happy birthday, buddy. Thank you for being a listener. I know your birthday is not till December 26th, but your girlfriend...
December 26th?
No, September 26th. Your girlfriend messaged us. She set this up. So have a great birthday, brother, and we love you from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We hope you get a little shark fin pie and do some cocaine.
There you
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marv.
That's a good birthday.
Did you ever have the shark fin pie down the waterfront?
Yep.
The fish
Fantastic.
company? What's it?
Mitchell's.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, shark fin
Dude,
pie.
it was huge. It was like a piece of
it was chocolate peanut butter ice cream cake, more or less.
Right, but it was like shaped like a shark fin.
Shaped like a shark
Huge.
fin.
I thought this
Best dessert around.
I thought it was a code name for pussy.
Well,
Shark fin pie.
Yeah.
You change everything to a code name for pussy, but that's a real
Shark fin pie.
that's a real dessert.
Mitchell's. It was the best dessert in Homestead. By far.
In all
Better
of
Nancy
Homestead.
B's?
Yes.
Yeah,
Listen, I like
you-
Nancy B's, but I don't go I don't go come in my shorts over Nancy B's like everybody else. Nancy B's is good, don't get me wrong. I don't want to hear Nancy B's is good. I'm saying it's good. But people just go a little overboard sometimes with Nancy B's.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I like Nancy B's, but I never had a piece of
shark fin
OG
pie.
shark fin pie.
Is there any Mitchell's left around?
I think wait. No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, Southside has one.
Yeah, Southside
Works
works.
has one.
McCormick and Smith.
Oh, that is McCormick and Smith, you're right.
I don't know if they got any shark fin there.
They might have
Yeah.
some sardine
Yeah,
cans.
sardine can. Yeah.
GBA outing, September 30th. Listen, if you're from Greenfield and you don't have a foursome for the GBA outing, you're pretty much... You hate Greenfield. We'll just leave it at that. It's going to be a good time. If you're not from Greenfield, grab a foursome. GFP, GBA outing, September 30th. Meadowink. You could find a way to sign up in all of our social medias. You could hit us up. Get a foursome. Support the GBA. You know what I mean? Be a good Greenfielder.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. It's going for the GBA. Nothing better than youth sports. Also, don't forget, if you want to have a major weekend, September 29th out of Comtra Theater, we got a major comedy show coming up. It's going to be myself, Joe Welsh, Trey McDonough, the one and only Monty Rabner, and Don Orner. So it's our first show back at Comtra Theater. Tickets available online at ComtraTheater.com. Also, they're posted in our bio on Instagram, and it's all over our social media. So that one, I know that over half the tickets are sold for that. So it's going to be the first show back at Comtra. Definitely grab your tickets. It's going to be a great time. Then hit that GBA outing on Saturday.
GFP weekend. Steelers win. Steelers win. I fell asleep. I'm going to be honest with you.
You missed the fourth quarter?
I missed the whole second half. Yes, I honestly don't know what happened. I know he won. I couldn't tell you any details. I seen the first half. Wasn't great. The second half
Wasn't great.
wasn't great. Yeah, the clips that I'm seeing wasn't great.
Well, yeah, they put up -7 yards in the fourth quarter, down points, and still found a way to win. So that's weird. But they won. A win's a win.
I seen a stat that they didn't cross the Browns 30-yard line or something like that.
We didn't make it to the red zone.
Not one red zone play.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. The defense looked good from what the first half.
The
they looked
first
great.
and last play.
The defense looked good.
Literally.
Mika and TJ are just they're unreal.
Yeah.
Mika, till he got hurt, was just all over the field.
He's out for the season.
No, he ain't.
No.
No,
No,
shut
he
your
might play
fucking
this
mouth.
week.
Chubb
He had
now.
a chest contusion.
Which is a bruise.
You see
right?
Chubb's fucking leg get
Yeah.
hammered.
I didn't see the other angle of that.
I
They
wasn't
played it on the
trying. I knew
fucking
I was
big
going to run
screen.
into it on Twitter.
Yeah, it was all over.
And I
Twitter.
did.
Yeah, it was
They played it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they played that on the
Thanks, Larry.
on the big
Oh,
screen.
God.
Ooh, yeah, that's brutal.
You were down there, surely, right?
Yeah, I went down there. Dude.
They
I had a
said
good
everybody
time.
after when Chubb got hurt, everybody was chanting his name and cheering for him and stuff like that. Classy, classy Pittsburgh Steelers fans.
Motherfuckers were
Yeah, that was
it was
nasty.
fucking gruesome, and they kept showing it.
Chubb, I always like Chubb as just being a good player. I mean, he's a huge running back that could take the take the
Yeah,
long
and
one.
you never hear anything bad about the guy, so you gotta assume that he's not a bad dude or whatever.
I thought it was funny as hell during it was like middle. It was probably middle of second quarter, and Joe Buck just had to throw in. He was like, "Yes," and Deshaun Watson after dealt with his sexual misconduct issues. I'm like, "Holy fuck,
This
dude!"
this one
Well, that's
dude
going to get mentioned every game.
sitting like 2 rows in front of me. There was a decent amount of Browns fans there, but he
Dude.
was sitting in front of me, and he kept screaming every time anything happened. He'd be like, Sean Watson's a rapist. And he just would stand up and scream it, dude.
Dude, I think I'm not.
Sheesh.
They were saying like when Deshaun Watson started getting into it with the Steelers defense, I think there was some heckling going on from the Steelers.
Gotta
defense.
be.
Yes.
Gotta be.
Dude,
yeah.
like I asked him about butt massages and
Yeah,
he was getting mad. They got in his head.
I can imagine what's being said down there. Because, it's no limits. You got to fucking.
But yeah.
The Fire Canada chant seemed very loud.
They were very
So where are
loud.
you at? Who do you
You got-
think's worse, Canada or Pickett?
Oh,
at
it's
this point,
it's
Jack?
100% Canada. It's 1,000% Canada. You got to get them the fuck out of there. They're not going to. We're right in this position where we were last year, and it's just Groundhog Day, dude.
It's like you're damned if you do, because if Kenny starts playing better, they're going to be like, well, Canada's doing better, and if Kenny's stinking is the only way that they'll get him out.
I mean, these stats that are coming out about the Steelers offense, it is insane. There's just one after another. You're like, I just can't believe I'm reading this, and it's true.
I think
it's
Jalen
nuts.
Warren is going to be the
They
new number
haven't
one.
put up
dude.
a 400-yard game. It's like the longest streak.
Yeah, and there's
like 4
teams,
years or
yeah,
something.
teams done it
like
like
4 years.
Teams done it like 15 times.
Every team's done it at least twice.
Three, yeah, three,
Or
at least three
okay.
times. Some teams done it like 12 times.
We haven't done it
The
once.
weird thing is that like the way they're using Najee, like I'm not saying like I'm a Najee guy, so like, but they're not running him the way he needs to run, and I get it. He's not like he's not as fast as Warren stuff. Like Warren is like getting out on them screen like Warren's playing good, but he's getting out like down the field and catching screen passes, making hell of a play. Like they're running them fucking end arounds, but not like Najee's isn't built for that.
I hate the fucking the speed sweep or whatever the fuck they run 75 times per game.
It's like it's like he's reading off a Madden playbook.
It's the worst fucking
Cleveland's
design play in the
Cleveland's
world.
D
D-line
and
is
Sam,
good.
they
Very
were
good. Very
Kenny
good.
didn't have a lot of time.
No, he's getting crushed.
He's getting crushed, and he's looking a little nervous.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He looked skittish, dude. Any sense of pressure, he would start running away.
Well, he got his bell rung the first week. He definitely had some type of concussion, and then
Yeah.
now, so yeah, he does.
He's a little,
He just
little
has no.
skittish.
He has no time. They're playing good defensive lines. They're playing good defenses. They're lucky to win that game.
So lucky.
So lucky.
I can't believe we're gonna we have to deal with this for like a whole season of Matt Canada again.
Do you think the longer it goes on, the more they just won't admit
Yeah,
it's like stubborn.
Some dude asked Tomlin about it, and he jumped right after the game, and he jumped down his throat like he didn't know what he was talking about. Like it's just like
Yeah, what does he have? Like what's going on?
that's what
we got some calls
everybody's.
this week.
Yeah, I mean this has been going on for a year. People are like Tomlin or Canada has something on
They just
Tomlin.
like
extorting.
blah,
he
blah,
just
blah.
likes to hang out with his bud.
Who fires a coach? Is it Tomlin or is it the general
Tomlin.
manager? It's Tomlin.
It's Tomlin's decision. Tomlin's.
You think
been
it's
there-
Tomlin's
He can-
Tomlin's
yes,
been
he-
there for 17 years.
Yeah.
He's making those decisions.
That makes
Right,
sense.
but you assemble your fucking assistant coaches and shit, so you have the ability to fire them. I'm
I
assuming,
guess,
right?
yeah.
It's not like you have to ask, hey, I can't stand the OC anymore. Can you fire him?
So you're going to skirt the Kenny Pickett thing. That's fine. You'll apologize one day.
You just love rooting against the Steelers.
I don't.
huh?
I don't. I'm just saying it. I'm a better.
I mean, he's a season ticket
You
holder.
know
It's
what I
hard
mean?
to say he roots against.
I'm just
him.
saying. Well, how, do you still feel the same? Like with this, you were saying he's like Dan Marino.
Yeah.
You were sending me a lot of shit on Twitter to one time.
Yeah, no, I'm still.
You're sticking by it.
I'm sticking by it.
All right.
I think Kenny Pickett is a very good quarterback. I think we have a very, very bad offensive.
Is he ever going to take
coordinator.
them stupid gloves off?
Yeah, I mean, but him missing passes.
The only time you hear about those gloves when he
When he
has
plays
a
bad.
bad game. Yeah.
I don't get it.
like both games this year.
You know who had a really bad
Yeah,
game?
no. Who's that?
Old Gunnar Oshevsky.
Oh,
I
my
fucking
God.
hate
I mean,
Gunnar
I talked about
Olszewski, dude.
cutting Gunner fucking
Dude.
first week of the preseason.
Oh, if you're a special team savant, you know you don't catch that ball at the 10-yard line and step out of bounds on a kickoff.
Yeah, you let that go out.
Gunner got boomed.
That's 30 yards difference.
He
because you don't know what you're
toe-tapped it.
doing.
He toe-tapped it.
It would have been like
It's not
that's
a
just-
punt.
That's just you don't know what's going on.
Right. Yeah, Gunner.
And then he fumbled.
Well, dude,
Well, yeah, of
he got
course.
thrown right into a hit. on
I'm
that one.
glad he did.
crushed.
He got lit up.
I cheered.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody likes Gunner. We got to get Gunner the fuck out of there. It's rough. It's brutal to watch. Do Do you think that Minka hit on Chubb was a dirty hit?
No.
No, probably not. But like, it's just
It was just a football
Dude,
play.
Chubb
honestly.
is fucking huge.
he breaks a million tackles.
You can't hit him high. He's gonna kill you.
He's gonna. Yeah, you can't hit him high.
I mean, I'm saying like I was a small guy in football. The only thing you have is leverage. A dude that big and strong, Chubb isn't really that tall. Like,
No.
dude,
He's like a
Those
fucking
are the
tank.
scary dudes, like Ray Rice's,
Dude,
like
like-
those little dudes.
we're like even if you get low, they still might
They
truck
get
you.
low and like fucking, they just you can't get low on them.
That's what I mean. It's just football, dude. It's just I mean,
Yeah, if it was the other way around, we'd be screaming. But I get it.
you think it looked dirty?
It looked. If it was the other way around, Pittsburgh fans would be going crazy.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I mean, like when Minka's making that hit, I don't think he's intentionally.
I don't think he's a
trying
dirty.
to
I don't
hurt
think
him.
he's a dirty player.
It's
No,
just,
I think
he's just taking him
shit
low.
happens. Yeah,
Right, but you're not allowed to go high because then you're going to get a fucking penalty for helmet to helmet or some shit like that.
defense players are in a tough spot.
Yeah.
But that leg injury was very
It was
gruesome.
Yeah,
I hope that
gruesome.
dude's career ain't over.
They said that happened to him at Georgia, and he bounced back. Hopefully,
2017.
hopefully he's young enough. I don't know how old
Dude,
is Chubb?
Schefter had a tweet like it was like Nick Chubb tore his meniscus, MCL, ACL, blah blah blah, and it was like all the shit that had happened in Georgia, and then so like people were reading and thinking like, oh my god, this is what just happened, and he was like, and Schefter was like, and that's the same leg he injured this evening night in Pittsburgh, like fucking just such a misleading tweet, fucking just grabbing
Shifty
like
Schefter.
Shefty knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
He knows what he's doing.
dude. But I mean, if you're a Browns fan and you wake up today, which my brother-in-law is, I didn't really want to like. I like texted him about it a little bit. Like you're like. Watson kind of sucks.
No, yeah,
Chubb's gone. Their defense is good, but
Yeah.
Watson, like all that guaranteed, there's nothing you could do.
Nothing
No,
to
they're
do.
fucked.
He's
going
gonna be there how many years?
5.
I mean, maybe I don't know. To see him get that rattled and that pissed, like
Yeah,
And not keep his cool.
If you're a Browns fan, this is part of the course. You know what I mean?
you come into the Steelers and they ruin your season.
Yeah.
We stink, you stink.
Oh,
we all
stink
stink.
together.
Congratulations, Baltimore.
Bengals stink.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow stinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's.
Joey B's gonna bounce back.
Yeah, I think so.
Joe
Yeah.
Cool doesn't look so cool.
What I'm saying, he doesn't look. If you're gonna throw shade at Kenny Picnic, you got to throw
Kenny
shade.
Picnic.
Kenny.
It's like,
Kenny
why does this
Pickett.
look like a goddamn Kenny Picnic
He's
over
a
here?
I mean, but Joey Burrow's a Super Bowl
He's been
caliber
to a Super
quarterback.
Bowl, Jack.
He has.
He's been to a Super
right,
Bowl.
but he
man.
looks horrendous.
It's a good time to invest in Joe Burrow cards.
Stock
How's them
really
Kenny
go up.
Pickett cards doing?
I don't have any. I got a bunch of George Pickens.
That's right. About time he threw the Pickens. The only good
Yeah,
decision he
he's
made
a-
all night.
He's a fucking freak, man.
Dude, isn't he? Did you hear? Did you already have that on here
Just say what it is.
about him going into the other team's locker room?
Yeah,
Before
it's not true. That's why I didn't put it on here.
I figured it might not be.
Yeah, no, that was completely. It was completely.
I wish it was
fabricated.
true. It sounded pretty
I was
cool.
gonna ruin Mishka like hopes and dreams this afternoon, but like all you have to. So there was a tweet that went out that George Pickens went into the Browns locker room, talked all kinds of shit to the DB, saying it's going to be a long night
Tell
for him.
him
Yada
lace
yada
him
yada.
up.
Yeah, lace him up. Just wasn't a true story. Dude just went completely viral. Pittsburgh viral for it, and Mishka thinks he's sending us like hot clips.
So we could do that.
Z-Bird, this is your special. This is
I
your
know.
sweet spot.
I mean,
make it shit up.
He's tried to do it before.
Who, me?
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Yes.
What I make up?
you put out some tales before on Twitter, but like if you get something like that's very believable.
That is believable.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I got jammed up this weekend for lying. So I got it was. I don't want to get like it's in the one story that we're going to cover. So I'll wait till we get to that story.
Dude, just say it.
The Pittsburgh scan. All right, the Pittsburgh
What
scan.
the fuck?
The Pittsburgh Scanner was like saying that someone was down south side and they called the police. They were getting harassed by a podcast host. All right. So like I went home and I was like, Addie, listen, if you see something on the news or nothing, like here's what happened. I was down at Just Good Donuts. This guy said something about the podcast. I got into a stupid argument with him. It was over. Like John's uncle's a cop. He was down there. And he like let it go. And I was like, so they're not going to put out Greenfield's finest post. She's like, oh my god, like do you think? I'm like, no, John's uncle took care of it, but like if it comes up, you know what I mean? Like don't tell your parents it was me, you know. And like Addie was like, yeah. So I forgot to tell her it was a lie. So I go to Saturday night, me and Joe go to Maryland for a comedy show. Come back Sunday morning. She was like, "Are you relaxed? Are you in a better mood today?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm about to hit the flea market." Why? She's like, "Well, don't get in any fights." I'm like, why would I? And she was like, you were down Southside fight with people over dumb shit yesterday. I was like, oh, I made that up. She got fucking told my parents about it. I was like, I told you to tell your parents.
You can't plan a lie then get mad for somebody repeating that lie.
No, it was just a funny, what I mean? It was a funny situation. Like, I had to, like.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Scanner tweet was Southside, East Carson Street, mail caller saying he's being followed and threatened by a podcast host. And, like, yeah, we got tagged in that one quite a bit. Because, I mean, that.
Who else?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, Z-Bird's always down there.
Flipping out about donuts and all kinds of shit. That could go any way. But, yeah, that was fucking funny. Johnny, what did you think of the 2 split screens on the Monday Night Football?
Dude, was that? Dude,
that
almost made my head explode.
Yeah, you and Randy Bauman really were wound up about it.
Yeah, I didn't like everything. I liked everybody who bitched about it.
Yeah.
'Cause I want ESPN to know that's a bad idea.
Terrible.
Because if they don't know, they're going to keep doing it,
They're going to keep doing it. They can't force something on you like that.
It's not even a pivotal point in that game.
No, that game was such a snooze
I'll just
fest.
flip. I'll flip.
Yeah,
Like, dude, I want the full screen.
It was 6-6.
Of the Steelers.
It was literally
Right.
6-6 when they split the screen.
Dude, that was such a
What is the point of having 2 Monday night games started pretty much the same time?
That's the dumbest
it
shit
was
in the world.
stupid.
They
dude,
should have had one at like 5 or something.
yeah,
and
it
then
started
one-
earlier,
yeah.
like later.
Right.
Yeah, right.
right, especially if one's in the West Coast. They were both on the East Coast.
Yeah,
Yes.
it didn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. I would have went to the game if it started at 7. Starts at 8:15. What time did you get home? Surely 1.
After
That's
one,
why I
yeah.
can't. That's
Yeah,
why I
you
can't.
sounded like a little rough.
Well, surely
Yeah, I
he's
was
cheering
screaming,
hard.
dude.
He's the reason we won. He cheered.
Yeah.
You cheered. You wrote one home.
Dude, I drank like 7,000 beers, dude. I was screaming for everything, dude. And then I took the old freaking Salt Life cruise home, dude. It was pretty
Oh, you were boating it.
That's always
yeah, it
that's
was
always
good.
nice.
It was so much better.
Yeah.
We fucking met at the dock or at the his marina, whatever you call
Yeah.
it. Crew had a couple beers, burned a doobie, fucking floated down a river, docked with some other people, walked across their boats, went in the thing. Same thing on the way out.
That's a great idea.
Dude, it's so much better. I went back. I was back at the marina like 12, 15.
Yeah, it's
You know
nice.
what I mean?
Cruising on the river is nice at night. It's
Oh,
cool.
it's beautiful. It was so nice out there.
As long as all your
It's
boat
nice.
lights are working. I've been on the river out late night.
This one dude had no lights on his boat.
And
We're
our
like,
lights-
"Guys, you're gonna get
Our
killed."
lights kept going out, and I was like, "We're gonna get killed."
No, this dude, we even yelled to him like, "Yo, your lights are out." He was like, "Yeah, they're broke."
yeah,
Like, all right,
The fucking thing was
hold
like,
a flashlight.
all the coverage like from every sports outlet was about the Steelers Browns game. No one was saying shit about the Carolina
They
game.
were
like-
they were
and
hyping Bryce Young a
did
little
you
bit.
see his chin strap?
Yeah, I
What
seen
is
you,
going
like-
on with that? Dude?
I don't know, dude.
Is that like? Is that like a fashion thing, or do you think he doesn't know how to like? I don't know what he.
He's
So
got-
his 2 bottom like straps were like real loose and like hanging. It was like a little kid who like didn't know how to like fucking.
You got a real skinny
fix
neck,
a
that kid.
real
Yeah.
skinny.
A throat strap.
Dude,
Yeah.
what did you think about that? The double screen.
You seen what I did. I fucking hated it because I'm sitting there trying to watch a Steeler game. My eyes aren't the best. I can't see what's going on in either fucking game. Either give me full screen this one or full screen that one. The other game was on another channel. I could have
Right.
watched it if I wanted to.
My dad said one side was like really clear and
It wasn't
nice,
a good
and the
setup.
other one was like fucking.
Dude, I'm like,
fuzzy.
The guys were just fucking.
And it was like
Yeah.
boxed. It was yeah.
I'm
was
so
terrible.
stupid. I'm messing with my controller. I'm like, do they want me to hit this channel?
I thought
Like,
you sat on something.
I didn't know what was going on. Dude. I was-
Everyone did.
You thought you
I'm
had
like, is
picture
this
in
going to be
picture?
like this the rest of the game? Because
People
I can't
were-
handle it.
People hated it.
And the thing was, it wasn't like the split screen was like the game was so small on each side, and then above it, it had like Monday Night Football huge, something underneath. So like the actual football was fucking only like this much.
Yeah, on the 80-inch screen, it was
Yeah.
a 20-inch fucking
It was
square.
terrible, dude.
What do we got? Another night game this week? We play Sunday night now.
In Vegas.
God darn it, man! I cannot stay awake.
Dude, when I was younger, dude, all the Monday night
I
games.
used to love the
Dude,
night
they
games.
start at 7.
Yeah.
7
Did they really?
Yeah, they always start at 7.
8:30 is brutal.
You'll be done by
dude.
10:30. Maybe you get home, you know.
You know why they storm at 20 after 8 because of the West Coast.
The West
People
Coast.
getting home
I
from
get
work.
it, but like, dude.
I don't like
It's all about money, dude.
Yeah.
For sure. That's why I don't know why they didn't do that for yesterday's Monday night games. Like,
Yeah, that made
stretch it out all day. You have motherfuckers watching it no
Made
matter
no
what
sense
time
at
it
all.
is.
Well, you know why they did it? It all boils down to gambling, 1,000%. Because people start hitting, they're betting on that fucking. That's a game that people probably wouldn't have bet a lot of money on. But I guarantee, because there was only 2 games on, that game generated a ton of gambling money.
I bet on it.
So did I.
So what'd you guys do?
I lost.
I lost as well.
Smart play by them.
Did you see the Yinzer wedding down there during the tailgate?
I seen him on
Couple Yinzers had a wedding in their tailgate yesterday. They were slow dancing. They were all dressed up in their Steeler gear. This dude's dressed up as like a Steeler knight, it appears.
Like a Spartan?
Yeah.
A Steeler Spartan.
Is that a Jesus behind him?
The Pope.
That's
That's Jesus.
Oh
right?
no, that's Jesus Christ.
That's Jesus of
he
Nazareth.
married them.
Yeah, what? No, looks like the Pope's
The
marrying
Pope's
him.
married.
The
Jesus,
Steeler Pope.
Jesus is just a witness?
Is he a best man?
Yep.
You couldn't. I mean, you couldn't have a better.
He gave the bride away. How beautiful.
Pittsburgh's the best, dude.
Dude, I love the old dude who looks like an older Turk. who like watches it in his living room.
Oh yeah, did you see that with the fuck?
You missed the beginning of it?
The Pittsburgh. Fuck. He's like somebody's uncle or some shit. The grandpap's in there. He goes.
He's yelling at him.
It looks like a living room from like the 1970s.
It's got that plush red carpet.
Yeah, red carpet. Yeah, he was in there taking a shit. And he missed the first like 5 minutes of the game. And he was flipping out on everybody.
He's like tongues all.
I'm not trying to have it. Good shit.
I was in there taking a shit. You didn't call me.
He's like, dude, that ain't my job. He's like, oh man. Yeah, I can't fucking think of that dude's handle now. Yeah, Pittsburgh's the best, dude. To get married down at the down in the tailgate,
Yeah.
good for them. Did you see the Bengals fan throw the headbutt?
Oh my god,
Dude, that dude. So he was in cuffs. They pulled him up out of cuffs. The guy was chirping him, was uncuffed. He wasn't getting arrested. And this dude in handcuffs with police officers around him throws the cleanest, meanest headbutt I've ever seen before in my life.
He's a big boy too.
Look
at you got the
boy.
pants. Look at those
got
pants.
The Zumba, MC Hammer,
What do you call
party
them,
pants.
skids?
No, those were. I think they were called like something with a Z
It's like Zumbas or something.
or zebras. They might have been. I swear to God.
He dropped him with the headbutt,
dude,
too.
dropped. Yeah, glasses went flying.
Oh, hold on, play again. Eagle tits.
That just looks like a dude you don't.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a.
My.
Jeez.
That's a. It looks like a guy you just don't talk shit to. Like, you
Even when
hit
he's
him
cuffed.
you hit him in the face and like he doesn't even know it hurts. Like that type of dude.
Dude,
Yeah, you're just
With
making
no-
him angry.
Yeah,
Dude.
no problem.
these fights down these games.
Anybody wearing
someone
those
died.
pants, you should
someone,
know.
Someone
Yeah,
got killed at
at
like
Gillette
at the
Stadium.
Patriots Dolphins
a
game.
30-year-old guy who was there with his son punched an older Patriots fan, killed him.
Killed him.
He fell, hit his head on the concrete, and died.
Jeez.
so now that dude's going to prison forever.
Dude, this shit got to like.
Yeah, you got to chill the fuck out, man. There's a lot of fights at NFL games.
There's too many.
There was a
ton.
fight in my section last night.
What would you attribute that to tailgating?
Well,
I
it's
mean,
alcohol.
booze, yeah.
People are fired up.
Like too
I
much.
mean, people
There's no etiquette in the stands.
people been pissed, steaming, drunk
Yeah.
forever fighting. Now everybody has a camera in their
Yeah.
hand, so you're not missing any of the fights.
The only thing
Right.
worse than getting your ass whipped is the whole world gets to see it.
Right, you're not.
Just to see you
It's
get
not
your
just
ass
your
whipped.
section. Now, like fucking
right.
everybody.
You
Yeah.
duck em, you maybe not go to the games the rest of the season.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't think I'd bring my kid down to
No.
down there. It's fucking ruckus. And I remember
Would you go to a
I-
preseason game with your kid?
Dude, I went. To
I'd rather
kids.
go to
I
a
went to
day
games when I
game.
was younger. Nobody's
So
really
did
fucking
I,
with a kid.
but-
It's kind of crazy.
but like Wouch.
You just see like adults acting insane.
Yeah.
Even
Like I said,
back then.
That's what. Yeah, back then. That's where you're gonna see your first dick, for sure.
I mean, I remember going with kids, like being like 11 years old and getting into, Big Bob would like get us in for $20.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely too much fighting. I don't know what to do about that. They do their best to try to like.
I think you
Hold
gotta
back on the
I think
drinking.
you got to come down really hard on the people that do
Yeah.
fight and let it be known.
Let it be known.
If you fight
like
here,
this fan,
you might do a year in jail.
this fan that threw this headbutt is doing 2 years. in
He's
jail.
going
Yeah.
to jail.
And the guy that received the headbutt is going to know to shut his fucking mouth next time.
Well, that's just embarrassment is punishment enough for him.
Yeah.
Man,
Dude, he
so
was
if
a
that
big guy
dude,
too,
that
though.
dude got headbutted.
He was pretty
who
tall.
can you sue? Can you sue the Bengals, NFL, him, everybody?
Right on. Well, I don't know.
I don't think that dude has a lot to lose.
Yeah, who's going to take his
Well, that-
fucking
well, that-
weightlifting pants?
What did Rocky say? What are you going to sue me for?
Well, that's my point. Can
Yeah.
can you sue the Bengals? The Bengals and the
No.
NFL have shit to lose.
Right, but when I don't know about now since everything's like digital, but remember when you bought a ticket on the back, it said like they're not responsible for anything that happens at the game or like if you get hit with a fucking hockey puck
Yeah,
or a baseball,
I don't know.
they're
dude.
not responsible for that.
Yeah,
You're sitting there at your own risk.
I think if there's a guy who's been, like, say the headbutt guy, there are several complaints about him. I'm just hypothetically, And then
sure there was.
right, and then like they don't do nothing about it, and then he ends up fucking headbutting a
If you
dude.
can prove
That's
some-
negligence.
If you can
Yeah,
prove
yeah,
some type of
yeah.
negligence,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you probably.
Dude, it's like the ushers just aren't good enough to
well,
regulate.
they're also old men.
I was
They're
just gonna
old. They're
say
not
that.
good enough. You almost
You don't
need,
get paid enough.
You almost
to go
need a
stop that.
security team
Right.
to deal with these
absolutely.
fucking people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
put
know-
a, put a Pittsburgh
Right.
detail out.
Well, they do. I mean, they have.
Dude, yeah,
They
like-
do, but like not,
The dude in
Not
my
not
like-
section,
in sections.
dude
yeah.
in my section, yeah, like dude, he ain't stopping a brawl.
That ain't also, it's not his job.
The
either.
brawl's gonna go on a good 10 minutes before security comes
Right.
in.
Yeah.
I
You
don't,
know what?
I don't. Like I said, maybe just steep ass penalties.
They cleaned up the brawl really like very quickly in the section I was in.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean, it was like 5 dudes there within like and it wasn't like little teenage dudes. It was like grown ass men. There to
Never,
stop the
I never
fight, you know?
fought in a game before. I've been close in the game, but I've definitely been and mixed up at like Kenny Chesney concerts. And like it went on for a long time, and like it just kind of like the usher kind of like broke it up, and we kind of moved away. Like they went their way and we went our way, and that was kind of like the end of it. So I feel like even concerts, you could fucking really fucking get into it down there.
Especially after the concert.
Yeah, people were. I was at a Penguin game and I wasn't in a fight, but this fight landed on me. Like
Throw a couple blows.
no, like this dude got thrown on top. Like I was sitting there, and this dude just fucking like basically just landed on me.
It's like super bad.
And then it got broke up. Like dude, it like the Penguins like sent me a letter of apology and everything.
Oh, really?
yeah,
That's what I
nice.
mean. You probably could have fucking.
I didn't know. I
Could have
was,
parlayed that into a jersey. or something.
yeah, right. They should have gave me something.
You could just meet
I
old
think my
Sid the
neck,
Kid.
my neck and my back.
Marty Griffin ordered 7 pounds of beans.
For all that shit.
It's not helping his case to be the Pittsburgh shitter.
The cereal shitter.
Yeah, the cereal Pittsburgh shitter. I mean, they're chickpeas, but I mean, that's the same sandwich. Those are
Garbanzos.
high in fiber. dude.
Everybody knows they'll get you shitting.
They will get everything moving. And
I
he,
like a good garbanzo.
yeah, I don't. Wait, what's Marty thinking when he tweets something
I
like
think
this?
he's going to blow up them potties downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, or do you think Marty's just completely gone? Like he's just an old man.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
tweeting about his beans.
He's losing it.
That's all he
Yeah.
thinks about is shit and
Yeah, like,
beans.
oh man, I thought I was getting a regular can of beans, but I got a big can of beans. I got to tell everybody about my beans.
No charge. Walmart.
Guess
said
how much I
people.
paid for these?
Yeah.
Like you really stuck at the
Yeah,
Walmart.
you really can't. There's a big come up on your beans,
yeah,
Marty.
right.
I got these for 89 cents a can. 89 cents a can.
Wait till Twitter finds out about my beans.
What he'll do now is take those cans and hand them out to the homeless.
They're just regular sized cans. He's
Yeah,
took
and
a
have
really
them
close
shit
picture.
everywhere.
They'll be
That's
shitting
what I-
everywhere.
Well,
Doesn't it
dude,
look
I
like that?
swear I was thinking that, and I don't I don't want to be like a fucking
Zoom in on that net weight there. I got to see what that is.
a bean conspiracy.
It looks like a
theorist.
regular bean
But
can.
yeah, that
You
looks
just
like a
zoomed
regular
in
can
on.
of beans to me too.
That's 5
Zoom in on
ounces.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
6 pounds, 15 ounces.
Wow,
It really,
7 pounders.
that's a lot of beans. He got 3 of them there too. It looks like. Yeah, he sent me 2.
you got to go to Restaurant Depot. That ain't an accidental order. He went to Restaurant Depot and got them beans.
You got to know somebody.
I never been in a fucking Walmart.
Like a
and
regular
seen a
can
7
opener ain't picking up that
Listen,
thing.
an average Joe can't get beanage like that. All right.
Yeah, you need a fucking
Marty called in.
Sawzall.
Marty called in a few favors. To have cans
Yeah,
of beans.
he called in a downtown shitter.
He's like, I need 49
see the
pounds of
mayor?
garbanzo beans.
Like had a bike and a podium in front of the downtown potties.
No, I missed that.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I've never been more embarrassed.
Well, he was like showing off the new shitters down there.
It was like in a big announcement.
Yeah, like look, they're shitters.
Here.
So you're saying he had a full blown like press conference to
Yeah.
like unveil the shitters?
Unveil-
I did see like the news story. I'm like, this is kind of
He
weird.
was like,
Yeah.
and I christened
Dressed
this
up to the
shitter
T. To
with
the
my
nines, look
garbanzo
good.
beans.
And just did a press conference. They're like, yeah. Now, like, dude, them fucking.
Being a mayor of like a city is such a weird gig, dude.
Dude, those shitters are going to be so, like.
So gross.
An idea, I understand. Everybody, I love, more public restrooms.
In theory,
They are
it
going to be
works.
fucking destroyed in a
But
fucking week.
If he
Especially
doesn't,
downtown.
if he doesn't
Right.
put him there, like there's
taking
no
a shot.
Yeah, you have to put the
I wanna
shitters
see the
down there.
I wanna follow
you
up
have
on
to
this
let
story.
you have to let people know you're putting shitters down
right.
there. But yeah,
I care
they're gonna
about
get
the
destroyed.
outdoor pooping problem
I
in the
guarantee-
city. That's going throughout
No
the
one's
city.
going to poop in
He
there.
didn't
People
know
are gonna
Marty
do
was getting
drugs
all
in there.
beaned up
Yeah.
now. Marty was like, "Oh, you got new
Beans
shitters
for everybody.
Wait till you see my bean order I got."
Give it 72 hours and people be living in them shitters. You'll be going to try to open a door and some dude will be in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You knock on the
Yeah,
door.
he'll be in there. Some homeless
mail
will be
here?
in there with a lava lamp.
They're gonna claim
Don't
it.
be getting Amazon Prime packages delivered.
Please leave those around back.
There's beans. I ordered 7 pounds of them. You fucking
Marty sold.
freak.
Yeah, that's what happened. Marty sold those shitters, and he was, I'm ordering beans for
He's
everybody
just pushing them
downtown.
on every-
Fire with fire.
Yeah,
He's the bean pusher.
he got people fibered up.
He's heated about them shitters because what's his story? What's he going to cover?
going-
next?
yeah.
He just
He's
stuck his
they're
meat.
going after my career.
All right, let's do some voicemails.
Fuck Matt Canada. He's got to have dirt on somebody. There's got to be a reason why that dude is still around.
He sounded like he just left the game.
I'm surprised we don't get more of these angry Canada calls, dude. Like that was the first one we really got. We
only-
probably
it's
got
only
some
week
last
2.
year. Yeah, but like. Yeah, no, you're right, buddy. But thanks for. It's
Hey,
funny.
100%
The
right.
dude was leaving the game or just drinking 30th beer a night. Like I gotta call the podcast and let them know that I hate Matt Canada.
Hey,
I love
He's
it.
smoking a Newport 100.
Dude,
Like, let
that
me get
chant
this off
they
my
had down
chest.
there.
That was loud.
That had
dude.
to hurt Canada's soul.
Yes.
That would hurt my
That hurt
soul.
your feelings.
It
Yeah.
rattled the stadium.
How loud was it, Chuli?
Oh, it was one of the louder chants.
Were
that
you in
hear.
on it?
Fuck yeah, everybody was in on it, dude.
Yeah, you got to get into it. I mean,
Even if you like
it
him,
just sucks.
his mom was in on it because it was
Yeah.
it was
fun.
encompassing,
Yeah.
dude. You know?
It's contagious.
Yeah.
I love getting when mayhem breaks loose. I like getting
Yeah,
in on
it was rattling the stadium for sure.
I wonder, like, but you know, like the Steelers, like, don't fire anybody like mid-season, so like we're fucked.
It's not. All
We're
right.
fucked.
Boys, it's Yosh. Alright, so I believe the CTE really has gotten to you Greenfield Cougars players. It's Jack. You told the fucking peanut butter story, called them 17 times in the entirety of this podcast. Surely you're repeating gear grinders. I know you're baked off of the fucking wheat ground, but you can't be doing that. And Z-Bird, you're trying to commit fraud by signing your dead grandmother up for DraftKings. Like, what the hell? All right, boys, take it easy.
Oh, thanks, Yosh.
Hey, Yosh, there's 200 and fucking some episodes, buddy. You know what I mean? Sometimes we forget what we say, and other times we're be talking something like, hey, this fucking funny story relates, and we're going to tell it. And I'm going to tell that peanut butter story 10 more times
Listen.
by the end of the year, you fuck.
We only got so many stories.
So
That's one of Jack's top 10.
Yeah.
I love that peanut butter story.
That's
It's
up in
funny.
rotation.
And there's new listeners who haven't heard the peanut butter story.
You know what, Jack? Tell it again.
Maybe
Fuck.
you know what I haven't told in a little bit? The cat story. So that one's going to be coming soon,
Stay
too.
tuned.
So fucking stay tuned for that.
Yosh commented that, and I was fucking
I almost
dying.
gave it to Yosh on that one. I was like,
Yosh is a big fan.
Dude, I mean, he ain't wrong about the CTE.
no,
Yeah.
Not at
no,
all.
between the weed and the CTE, it's a mess. I totally understand, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yo, Big John, Virginia Beach. All-time brother-in-arms, my man Anthony Shuey. Holy shit, boy, you had me laughing my fucking balls off last night. Hey, we all been there, man. Don't even fucking think about it. Fucking hilarious shit. Hey, fuck them dogs off a leash. Am I right? Am I right? Fuck them dogs off a leash. Anyway, hey, I do have a gear grinder. Here's my fucking gear grinder, boys. I'm an early bird. I'm at the gym early. I'm everywhere early. These fucking people that there's 10,000 fucking parking spots. I don't know if I've said this before or fucking anybody else has, but people that back in, fucking just pull in and go, man. What the fuck is going on with you people? Fucking crazy shit. Anyways, boys, hey, I believe in Kenny. Steelers are going to turn it around. Fuck Cleveland. Hey, let's go. Hey, eat shit pit, by the way. Let's go Mountaineers. Take it easy.
We didn't even get into that pick game. That was fucking brutal, dude.
What was
Can
the
I-
score at 16-3 or
It
something?
was
I got to tell Big John, Jack Welsh backs in the parking spaces at the golf
so
course.
no. So I don't.
Sure, fuck did.
I pulled in front, so it appeared that I backed in. You know what I mean? Like
It was
so
an
I-
illusion.
Yeah, I did it. You said you backed in. You put your. I was like, yeah.
You
I
didn't
just said
rever- You
yeah.
didn't reverse. You just
Yeah,
pulled through the spot.
I pulled through the spot. Yeah, no, I'm not a back end guy at all. People with trucks, they're the back end people. People with trucks love backing in the shit. I don't know what that's all
Unless
about.
unless you got something going where you need to make a quick getaway, there's no reason to back into a spot.
No, I'm a pulling guy for sure. But yeah, I wasn't going to explain to you what I did. I just said yeah when we were golfing. You know what I mean?
How are you gonna get
no,
them
actually,
pubs in your
John,
truck?
at 6:30 in the morning, this is what I did. The park.
I wanted to make my life harder.
Big John hit me up this weekend. He said he asked me, he was like, you know the Bulgers? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I know some of the family. And he said he was the center at WVU for old Mookie Bulger.
Oh, wow.
Oh, John Conti.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's Mark Bulger center. I was like, huh. Little
small
fun fact.
world.
Yeah,
Small world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pitt, Jerkovich.
Dude, get him out. Steeler offensive football is just, I mean, Pittsburgh offensive football is just impossible to watch right now.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's fucking rough.
Duquesne put up
you
more on Mountaineers than Pitt did. What the hell is up with that?
Yeah. Yep. Duquesne had a rough one this weekend.
They got rocked.
They got rocked. What we're not talking about is Greenfield Mike taking over the play calling this year, and he has the Cowboys looking legit, dude. Nationally, people are starting to give Mike his credit a little bit, but they're still like these underhanded, like fucking
Dude, he's got
insults.
it's the playoffs.
But like, yeah, sure.
He made the playoffs. They got to get to like the championship game, I think. Or
Yeah, you just don't.
expectations are high. That market is just volatile.
Like Ryan Clark had, like Mike McCarthy will give you credit where credit's due. You're obviously a better offensive coordinator than you are head coach. Like, no, he's still the head coach.
To Ryan Clark, I would say to Ryan Clark, if I was McCarthy, I beat you in a Super Bowl and put balls over your head. But
I mean, yeah, that's true. He did.
Him and Ike.
Yeah, he did. Yep, that's a good comeback.
What's up, boys? It's Hutch. Just calling in with a gear grinder. You guys ever been out and about, let's say the gym or Aldi's or whatever, and you hold the door open for somebody because that's the right thing to do, and whoever it is, they just kind of like stroll right past you, don't even acknowledge you, not a hey, thanks, appreciate it, maybe even a fuck you, who cares, but just something, acknowledge me. It's happened to me like twice today. All right, and I'm stewing over it. I just want to get your thoughts on it. All right, thanks. Take it easy.
Nothing makes me more mad in this world than that.
Yeah, have some.
I will fucking kill you. If I hold the door for you and you don't say thank you, you don't got to do a double thank you because that's going to grind my gears the other way. But like, if I hold the door and you don't say thank you or some type of head nod, or any type of acknowledgement, man, you're just not a good person.
Dude, 2 years ago, I think about it to this day. I was at Kogo's. The Pepsi truck guy was taking a load in. I pulled the door and opened it for him. He walked right by me.
I'll never forget.
He didn't even acknowledge me.
That's insane.
I still think about it.
Yeah, it's insane.
You should have went.
What a terrible person.
He had a dolly.
Yeah.
He didn't even look at me. He didn't even look at me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember that. I rember you.
I should have. I wish you had made you one-handed and pushed the fucking
should
card
have
in.
kicked his fucking Pepsi.
You haven't drank a Pepsi since, have you?
Nope. That's right.
I'm a Coke guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's up, boys? Kenny. Talking about the stealing the beers at the Steeler game or whatever. I think that was the story. Fuck them. Get away what you can down there, but it's really embarrassing to get caught in your 40s doing shit like that, so obviously you can't do it no more. Back in the day, going to Steeler games, I had a leather coat where I could sneak in 12 beers, which put the pockets in my coat, and then 13 if I put one in my hood. And I got in a couple games with it. And I thought I was fucking cocky as shit. Like, I ain't buying any beer in there. I mean, you know how much money that saves. You don't have to buy any beer during the whole fucking game. But then the last time I did it, I got caught. And the guy patted me down. I would open my coat. I thought I was slick. And he'd pat down on the inside. I'd walk in. I'd be like, I get in every fucking time. So then I got caught this last time. This is 20 years ago. But he patted me down. He goes, what's that? That's beer. Take them out. Throw them out. He goes, that it? Yep. What's that? That's beer. Take them out. Throw them away. What's that? That's beer. Take them out. I'm on my 6 beers. He's like, is that it? I said, yeah. Fuck, can I go in? He goes, what's that? He pats me down more. This coat, it pockets all the way around, right? And then I was like, fuck, I keep throwing these beers out. I started chucking them back to people in line. Like, here, everyone in line is like, holy fuck, how many beers is this dude got? And he's like, is that it? I said, yeah. Fuck. So then finally he goes, what's that? He grabs the one in my hood. I thought I was still getting in with one. He goes,
Hood
what's
beer's
that? I
the
said,
move.
it's my last fucking beer. I fired off the gun. They still let me in the game. I walked in, but I was pissed as fuck. Then you have to drop another 100 in there in the game. But
12 beers is nuts.
it was worth it.
13.
Yeah.
The baker's dozen.
Yeah, the hood beer is always a good move. My move back in the day, especially for pit games, was to sneak in beer. Was I would load up like a coat like that or like a hoodie, whatever. But I always get in line and find like a younger black dude that was like checking you know what I mean? And then I would go up and I would act super gay. So I'm like, oh, man, look at him. He's cute. I was like, I can't wait for you to touch me, buddy. And I would just act gay. I'm like, man, go to fuckhead. And I just walked right through. It happened. I did. It worked. It probably still worked to this day. I just got older and kind of stopped.
That's a good move.
Yeah, because black dudes don't play that gay shit, dude. They just don't. So, yeah, that was my move forever. I'm like, oh, man, look at him. Come on, big boy. And he's like, man, go to fuckhead. It worked all the time.
I can just see Kenny going into the game like, hey, what's going on, boys? Yeah, start twirling his nipple. Like, I hope you check me, motherfucker. I got something right. I got a 12-pack for you
I
right
wonder
here.
if them scanners they got now would pick up all them beers.
Probably.
Probably because they're metal detectors.
Yeah, probably.
So.
What's going on here?
We got another one,
another
Eagle
one?
Tits?
Are you just losing your marbles?
We
over
got
there?
technical difficulties.
Give me 1 second.
Sure, we gave you 4.
Yeah, we're on your time here.
Yeah, we're only paying about a minute.
Yep, whatever you need to do, my man.
Turn up tone's starting to look at you now like, what's going on over there, Eagle
Yep.
Tits?
About to get Wally pipped here.
I can already hear the complaints coming in. People.
One viral video, and here we
What's
are.
up, guys? Waterboy. I got a story. When I was in high school back in the early 90s, I moved from Butler to Central Cambria, which is in Cambria County up in the sticks, and, became friends with people, and fucking once a month we would go to northern Cambria to all get blowjobs off this dude, or chick. Damn it!
Cut it!
I knew it.
He's getting blowjobs off a dude.
When he started making up stories about me stealing jokes, I knew he was getting his dick sucked by a
All
boy.
right, let's go to break on that note.
Oh, man. All right, everybody, hang tight. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Waterboy's going to get his dick sucked by a dude, and we'll be right back with more of that Greenfield Finest podcast. We got a couple new sponsors, Dad. Our first, Artie's Hot Sauce. Artie has, our friend Artie just put out a line of hot sauces. There's like 7 of them. It was like pizza shop, triple pepper. Me and John tried all of them. They were all really good. They are going to be available for sale in the upcoming weeks. Artie just wanted to know he's put these hot sauces out. If you want to get in contact with Artie about getting the hot sauce ahead of time, follow him on Instagram at Artie's Hot Sauce or on Facebook, Artie's Hot Sauce. You can always message us. We'll get you in contact with Artie, but they are going to begin getting mass produced.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite pair of tits, E.T. You have to go check out Fat Butcher in Lawrenceville. They're at 5151 Butler Street. They specialize in whole animal butchery, sourced from local farms only. If you like meat, this is the place for you. Fat Butcher also serves sandwiches and house-made deli items from pickles to pastrami, located at 5151 Butler Street in Upper Lawrenceville. Learn more at fatbutcher.com.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? If you're listening to Greenfield's Finest podcast, you probably like to have a couple beers and maybe a couple party favors, and every once in a while you make that mistake and you'll get in your car. Next thing you know, you get pulled over for a DUI. Think you might be in trouble, but you're not anymore. You can call Catch-A-Lot, 412-456-1221. That's 412-456-1221. If the cops catch you, call Catch-A. Let's just say you're out and about, though, and you get hit by a drunk driver, or any driver for that matter, and now you're injured. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there, be laid up, home from work, not have any money? I don't think so. You're going to call Catch-A at 412-456-1221, and you're going to get paid.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known in the Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline. Who be corn dicking this week?
There's a couple on TikTok that does love surges, and it is the most cringy thing you could ever see before in your life. It's like just play the whole clip, Larry.
This is called a love surge, and we do this when one of us has like so much love in our limbs that we can't contain it and feel like we're gonna explode. So Sean is having a love surge right now, and he's gonna wrap around me and shake with the electricity of love until I catch it too and start shaking, and then you explode with a love surge.
I feel so much better.
What the fuck?
Dude, white people, man.
I hope they both get hit by a bus.
I think that's the dude that sucked Waterboy's dick up.
Yeah, dude, the whites just got too much time on their hands or something, dude. That made me so uncomfortable. It's insane.
First of all,
for anybody who's not watching on YouTube, the guy's in the back just looking like so excited, like he just can't wait to like hug his wife. He's got a love surge going on. John, you seem like a love surge guy.
I wish I was that happy, dude. That motherfucker, their happiness is bothering
That's fake. That's
you think?
You can't be that happy for real.
I guarantee they broke up by the time that video hit the fucking
That's for
air,
TikTok.
Dude.
Yeah.
There's nobody on earth.
But
I don't know
surges.
anybody that's happy.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? I don't like think about it. Like I don't like how's it going? Like great. Like no, it's not. Nothing's going great.
So Jack, I just had a love surge. Me and Rose, I just vibrated.
I just love energy. Can I
I just shook the whole fucking room.
Things are going good.
Shit's going okay. You know what I mean? Like, it could be
Sometimes
better.
good,
Could be
sometimes
worse.
not. I don't know.
It's never great.
No.
Never.
I can't call it.
At a Comrie show up Cambria County, some dude sucked my dick. You know?
Yeah. He loved search his lips all over my car.
I bukawkied him. You know, me and Waterboy.
I call that a love surge.
In my pants.
Blue Jackets head coach Mike Babcock resigned because he was asking players to go through their phone. He was looking like they would go up, they would come in. He's not even. It's his first year there, so like they haven't even played a game yet. He's meeting all these players for the first time. He's like, "Hey man, pull up your phone. Let's like go through your stuff." And he was like, he said he did it for like a bonding experience, so like you would get to know their family and shit like that.
Yeah, he was
Real
looking
weird.
for titty pics.
Biz and Witt on Spitting Chicklets, they broke this story. The players on the Blue Jackets hit him up. He said he was doing the same shit in Toronto too. Hit him up like, dude, this dude's like asking to go through our fucking phones. Hockey players, obviously,
young players,
young hockey
young
players,
professional athletes.
Their phones are loaded with
just
very solid naked pics.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're getting them from every angle.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, but I think it would be less weird
if he would just
be like, dude, let me
be
see
straight up about
let me
it.
see some of them naked.
Hey, dude, you want to be
what
on
are
the
you
top
young guys
line?
working with?
Yeah, let me see some.
Why
of
are you coming in so late?
That's a way more. He said it was like pulling it up on like the airplane shit and like had it up on the
for everybody to see.
Yeah.
I mean, were at any point were any of the Blue Jackets like no?
No, because they're all like young dudes.
Like,
Mike Babcock's been a coach in the NHL forever.
It's intimidating.
And it's intimidating.
With a million cups
and
under his mouth.
he's brand new, and he's like, should I don't know. I guess I kind of got to do it. Very fucking strange.
Pretty good coach, though. Show him the
he is a good coach.
Maybe he'll win a cup.
Listen, that whatever his strategy
I mean,
is,
let's just like
win.
your girl. You might have your girl in there. Like
Right.
You could have anything in your phone.
Right.
He was
And
like,
there's
a bunch of dick pics.
Yeah, right. You could be
He
gay.
was
You're
like,
going to fire one on that?
Yeah, right.
He's like, whose dick is that?
Oh,
All
yeah,
the boys.
I remember, yeah.
When did you play for Cambria?
There'll be all kinds of shit in your phone, dude. All kinds of stuff. That for a coach or essentially your boss to like fucking go through your shit it's a wild move.
My boss ain't seeing my phone.
Dude, I remember when one boy was like, Shears, like, he's like, just keep swiping. There's like a picture. I don't know, it might have been his kid or something. I was like, swiping. Next thing you know, it's like him in the mirror with a dick pic. I'm like,
yeah, it's going to happen every
serious,
time.
dude?
He's like, you see anything you like here or not?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, dude.
Yeah.
How'd that get in there? No, but for real, though, dude, you see I've been working out. I shaved that. It's like a V.
I know who it is already, man.
We all see it. We all see that naked pic.
That motherfucker.
That was his go-to for a long time,
Yeah.
that pic, dude.
Like, I know you're going through some things right now.
It was a good pick.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad pick.
Great
Look
dick
around.
pic,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, he worked him up a
You
little
gotta
bit.
get it out there.
Yeah, you ain't never taken a limp dick pic.
No.
In your life.
No, he's like 3/4.
Unless you're
Yeah.
like sending it to your doctor. 'cause
You don't
have
want a
rash.
full boner, but it's like 3/4 of a fucking boner.
Semi-automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of,
right. You
so
wanna
it,
be
like in
fluff.
your head, like that looks kind of casual. Meanwhile, you've been pounding on it for a half hour trying to get it there.
Beating it off the side of your fucking cabinets.
We had AI robot fans at NFL games. Why are they doing that, Zebra? You sent this to me. I didn't read it.
Yeah, well,
Taking over the world.
Well, no, they were saying I ended up like diving into it more. It's because they're promoting the movie creation, and I thought what they were doing was like they were like there to like to get the experience of the game and to try to make it better for things. It was fucking stupid. It was all to promote a movie. They took 2 seats away from fucking people.
Pigs, humans.
Yeah, from humans that could have went to the game. And you look at it, she's a bald-headed hoe.
You put some ears
What
on
you
them,
see,
and they look kind of real.
Dude, yeah, like, I mean, that chick.
If you're making a robot, why does he got like acne scars?
He kind of looks like Val
It's
Kilmer.
real, dude.
He looks like Val Kilmer on methadone, but like if she had like hair on her nugget, like she wouldn't be a bad robot. You know what I mean? Like, why does she have to be a bald-headed hoe?
Why she got a collared shirt underneath it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She might
That's
be
like a penguin game.
She might be a transgender robot.
Yeah, that's like the dude that gets off downtown. Like, hey, bring my jersey to the game, and like doesn't take his colored shirt off and
Yeah,
just rocks
fires it over. Yeah.
Some real white people, weirdos.
Yeah.
And the best is their attire, though. You know what I mean? Like they're both wearing the collared shirts, but she's obviously
fan.
He looks like he's in a Mexican gang.
Yeah, he looks like he's in La MA.
Yeah. He came down there with MS-13.
We had a woman spread her brother's ashes at a jam-packed day party in Ibiza. So I guess her brother like loved the party. This chick just dumped the pool was jam-packed. She just dumps the fucking ashes into the pool like as they're partying.
Is this the clip, Larry?
Yeah, it's in a picture. That's gross, dude.
Yeah. What's that song? I took a pill in Ibiza. It's like I took my brother to Ibiza. And spread his ashes. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd been a lot cooler if you'd have fucking, like, had someone snort your brother or something. I don't know. That's weird.
It's a weird move.
If I was at the pool, I'd have been real uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah, like, what's going on here? Like, oh, my dead brother about to dump him on your toes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it might
strange.
clog up the filter. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. Your brother ends up chlorinated now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
He's already gone. Yeah, chlorine ain't gonna do nothing to him.
We had a bride that wants a divorce from her husband after he smashed the wedding cake in her face. So she explained that her past experiences with cake smashing, including an incident with her forehead was accidentally cut when her mother pushed her into a birthday cake, had made her
Well, she had
vehemently
razor blades in the
against it.
cake? Dude, what the
She
fuck?
warned her husband that if he ever did it to her, she would leave him. Dude did it. Now she wants out.
Bye.
I think he wanted out. And he was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think that was
He's the one
probably-
that put the razor blades in the cake.
Well, no, but his move was like, wait, yeah, I really want to get married. I don't want to look like the bad guy. Let me joke around, put her cake. Oh, honey, I forgot that you wanted to get divorced now. I'm sorry.
Like, guys, can you believe how big of a cunt she is? She divorced me for that.
Or he should
have sniffed that out well before the wedding.
I think Mike's right. That was his last. That was the fucking parachute.
If you know they're gonna get mad like that, yeah, he was stuck in that, or maybe she was stuck and like, I did say this. This is my out.
Yeah. Well, both of them, either one of them, that was their fucking move. Like,
But I kind of get where she's coming from a little bit. If you had an incident where your face got cut open because like a piece of plastic got slammed into it or something like that,
you talked
hey
about
man,
that.
well they did talk
right,
about
but
it.
I mean, did you talk about what like me? I'm like, listen, dude, I don't like.
Right, yeah.
I don't like cake smashed in my face.
She's back,
and she was like, no, I don't want it either.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, like
just put it in her mouth, ate it. And
you could do it playfully.
I got drinking to do.
Yeah, right.
You could do it playfully, but like, don't hit my nose. It's very sensitive.
See, I feel like people like have a plan, and then the emotions, the hype, people get hyped up, and they go.
Right, but if it was such a big deal, where you're like,
you guys,
Jack, this is the limit. If you put this in my face, then you're like, all right,
let's not even do the fucking thing.
Yeah, right.
Did you smash cake?
Like not like an animal, just
a little playful.
Yeah, playful.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I had a lot of shit to do that night.
Yeah, sure. He was like, "Is that cocaine flavored?"
I was like, "Oh my god, you're clogging my nostrils."
I got a little party.
You ruined my. That's why I almost divorced her. I was like, "You ruined my wedding."
If I can't do coke on my wedding night, I'm getting divorced.
We had this talk before.
Oh. Brother in Orange, we had a very horny Lions fan sending some text messages during the game the other night. I'm going to just go and read these. So the girl was like, give me a few. I'm going home after this. He says, okay. She said that I'm fingering myself for a while. Ooh. You got my pussy throbbing.
Nice.
He said, if you can't squirt, then just video. Wait, if you can't squirt, just send a video of you pissing. And she said, oh, I'm squirting. He's like, I want you to piss on my head.
Yeah. What does he got, poison ivy?
I want you so fucking bad. I want you looking at me while I watch you eat my pussy. Fuck yes. I want to come over after the game. C-U-M.
Yeah.
Dude.
I like this guy.
No, the Lions, they're trying to get to the playoffs here. You can't have your fucking horny ass fans all horned up. You got to be fucking dialed into the game, dude.
You cannot ask someone to piss on your head.
Whatever he's into, but you know what I mean? Obviously, he has mind on other things. He wanted to eat her sardine can and have her, and she wanted him to look at her, and he wanted to get pissed on. He had after the game plan, you know?
I don't love the invasion of privacy.
Yeah, it's kind of a creepy move, but if that catches your eye, how don't you? At that point.
I don't know if I put it out for the world.
Yeah, I'm glad they did.
Yeah, because
this dude was like, dude, look what I'm texting. He's like, pretend like you're taking a picture. Tell him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm such a coos hound.
And they scratch out the name. It's really like his boy Bill.
Yeah.
Dad.
My man just wanted he didn't care if it was piss. He didn't care if it was squirt, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm pretty sure. No one really knows.
Oh,
but
I'm pretty sure it's
it is piss.
He's like, I need something coming out of that hole.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, but I need it coming out of your hole after this Lions game.
Smear your
Give me the R.
all
Kelly
over
treatment.
me.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to dodge that stream. Got some dog in him.
Very horny Lauren Boebert, Colorado congresswoman, was caught getting handsy in a theater on the first date. So they were at a regional performance of Beetlejuice.
I mean, that gets me hot as
Dude,
fuck.
First of all, I don't even know what the fuck that this theater looks jam fucking packed. So they go in there. She was vaping at first. Lady behind her is bitching about the vape. And then, so that was the original story, this vape. Then theater fills up. She said the
weed vape?
Yeah, the Beetlejuice smoke was like that's where it was coming from. It wasn't her.
It was a fog machine.
The fog machine. They're on the first date. This dude starts rubbing them titties like he's never played with a titty before in his life.
They got to be on.
As soon as the show starts, he just goes. He just starts massaging these fucking milkers. Dude, look at him go.
Do you blame him?
And it's just, so the people you guys got to chill out. You're getting a little wild. And then she goes down. She starts playing with his beanbag and his hammer and stuff.
Oh, she gave him the HJ.
And then they get asked to leave the Beetlejuice Regional Theater. Look how many people were there. That's
Did you hear her defense?
I heard she said it was the first date. She said she got like a little
She's like,
rambunctious.
I'm going through a public divorce. It's so hard.
Yeah.
And that vape wasn't me. Like, bitch, we seen
Yeah,
this
you
shit
seen it.
happen on TV.
I mean,
she's wild. I mean,
she's cool, you know.
I mean, yeah, she likes to party.
She is cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
she's cool.
I would have loved to see if he would have had the old hole in the popcorn trick. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she would be like, yeah.
Cameras everywhere these
Extra
days. Huh?
Just a wild mood, just to be like, just going for the like.
He's like, I want you to piss all over me.
Keep it like down here. You get up here, you got your hands going. Like everybody could see
They
that.
both
guys.
look like they were like
wax
Truman
on,
or
wax
something.
off.
Yeah,
You
like,
know what
that's
I mean?
ecstasy or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
they were doing something.
If
They were
you're
doing some hardcore drugs.
if you're down at like down the waterfront and you're sitting in VIP and no one's up there, you can get away with something like that. I did not realize the theater was that packed till I seen
Packed.
that.
And they're in
What-
the aisle
Right,
seats.
dude.
It's not like they're in
What's
the
going
corner.
on at the regional theater at fucking for a Beetlejuice production?
A beetle dick.
Yeah, that is so many fucking people.
I mean,
dude.
Beetlejuice is pretty
Tick.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but
That Winona Ryder,
there
right?
was a
Creepy.
few thousand people there. And she was dolled up.
Shoot. I mean,
She
like, I would
she's not ugly.
I'll tell you one thing. If I was the usher, I would say, let's just let this go for 5 more minutes.
Hey, no, Mike, you had like that porn you have.
Yeah.
And like, what was the end
What do
game
you
there?
wanna
She
do?
started blowing that guy. Like there was.
No, she just
you
wanked him.
I think you just-
No,
Yeah,
Jack's saying, what would the end game have been?
No, I think
Yeah,
they had
right.
to get out of there and go and do like the sedan.
Yeah, well, I think she said she was like that was the first and last date. Dude blew
And
the
then
shot.
they said it all started because the lady behind her was a pregnant.
Pregnant,
chick.
yeah.
She
what?
was vaping.
She was vaping. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have vaped, and then you probably got away with everything.
Then
then
it came- It's just a dick beating.
You guys could finger every
Can't
hole
pull
you
a
want.
Dutch in the middle of the friggin'
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Blow
No.
vape in a baby's face.
Not at a regional fucking theater.
She
Beetlejuice.
boofed her with her vape fucking fume.
It's a classy spot.
Dude, I wouldn't mind boofing her.
There you go. Very horny West Homestead Mayor. Mayor Dindek resigns after 50 years. He said he was going to head down to the rivers and see what widows want to get involved with them. So this dude had a very good clip. He's been the West
He's like
Homestead
90-something years
He's
old.
very old. He's been the West Homestead Mayor for 50 years. Seems like a legend, dude. Very funny.
But on a lighter note and with a smirk, Dindak already has retirement plans.
Probably go down the rivers. Casino down there because there's a lot of widows down there would like to get involved with me, but I'm holding back.
He's the man. Someone did a fart in the middle of that video. I don't know if it was him or it was a reporter, but someone farted.
Dude, he's old.
I mean,
Yeah, he's like
he's been a
97
mayor
years
for
old.
50 years.
Dude, I think the mayor of regular Homestead is even older.
That lady.
Who gives
She's-
it? Why would you give it up?
She did a wrestling match and got body slammed at that Fights Under the Bridge.
Yeah.
I know a dude that wrestles there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out
I
of here.
swear to God.
Did he slam her?
No, I don't think he's the one that slammed her, but he's
Wait, so
involved.
you're saying the West Homestead Mayor is like a 90-year-old woman? She got body slammed.
No, the regular Homestead.
Regular
man.
Homestead.
Betty
Mayor?
Esper.
Yeah. And she was, and when they did the Fight Under the Bridges, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, they had wrestling matches. It wasn't the boxing matches. She came out like to get like an awards, and it was all set up, and then she got fucking
Someone
slammed.
DDT'd her.
Yeah. And it was like, but it was all planned. She was fine.
No, though, you break a pelvis.
Yeah, how old? Like seriously, how old are we talking here? Do you think?
She's got to be 90.
She was, at the time, she wasn't that old at the time. She was probably only 88.
That's insane.
She was a spring chicken.
Yeah, no, she was about 88, yeah.
That dude that just retired, I think he was like 91 or some shit. He was up there.
Is she still alive,
That
Betty
dude seems
Esper?
like a major heckler.
I
I
think
like
she's
that. I
still
like
that-
his
Did you
style.
know he smashes
I think
beers
she's
at
still the mayor.
VFW?
Yeah.
So he should start smashing her and then keep the power.
He probably already is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he probably farts right in her muck.
Yeah. Their web's definitely a tangle before.
He farted right in the interview and didn't even know it.
Yeah, dude, he just shoots
He's a-
cobwebs out of his dick.
He's like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, he's like, that was good, sweetheart. He paid her $7 for the reporter to fart in his muck. Forget about the widows, just fart in my
He
muck.
said, just fart in my hand.
You got any videos of you peeing?
Dude, if I just let you two go and like wouldn't cut this off, how long would it fucking go?
I don't know.
Because I was running an experiment there. I was just letting you two go, and like there was no end in sight.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
I know you're right, dude.
What's up? We need you to anchor it down sometime.
That's what you're here for, Jack.
Media trying to paint a picture that Taylor Swift was doing coke at the VMA. She was having the time of her life party, and next morning there's pictures of her with coke boogers in her nose. They look like regular boogers to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but like,
dude, are people really zooming in on it? I mean, those are morning boogers.
Those looks like some regular old bugs to me.
I don't know. The one on the right nostril looks a little cokey.
See, she got lip gloss on. She probably should have handled that by now.
What? Who? Like, she's a rock star, dude. Rock stars do cocaine.
What'd she make this year?
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little coke when that tour's over.
You know how good the coke she probably gets is?
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah, but this has been a big story, dude. They're saying her and Travis Kelce might be
hanging out
low key.
I thought he's married.
No,
that's Jason Kelce, his brother.
He was trying. They mentioned on their podcast, Jason and Travis. They had that thing.
Yeah, they keep teasing that. I like it. That's smart.
Yeah, because people are tuning in for. They're getting Swifties to tailor it in on Swift Talk.
The Swifties are in on Kelce right now.
A lot of chicks are. Addie loves him. She thinks
he's a good looking dude.
He is.
Dude, Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Travis Kelce, good looking dude.
Yeah.
He was just on Kristen Cavallari's fucking podcast too. What if you had them two going at the same time, Taylor Swift and Kristen Cavallari?
He might.
That'd be a nice.
That's your plan A and plan B. You're living life.
That's
dude.
a good train of coups right there.
That's enough for me not to give a fuck about football.
Yeah,
I'll hang the cleats up right now.
Patrick, who?
Taylor Swift is obviously way more famous and like the money and all that shit, but I think Kristen Cavallari is significantly harder than Taylor Swift.
I don't know about significantly.
I know you, but that's the thing.
You got a thing.
So I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. You got a thing for
How's
it.
she holding up?
Good.
She's
Great.
still very hot.
Great.
Yeah.
She's doing well. Speaking of holding up, Deion Sanders has a ranking list of his kids.
He got a power ranking.
He literally has like a 1 through I think there's 5 of them.
There's 5, yeah.
Yeah, power ranking. His boy Shiloh was 5, but then he had a pick 6 this week against Colorado State, so I think he moved up a little bit. Do you guys have favorite kids?
Nope.
No, you love them all the same?
Yep.
So Deion says that's bullshit. Deion said you could get.
So it's tough. My kids' rankings are tough. It's a serious run right now. It really is. It's a serious run right now. I'm the only one that's honest about ranking my kids. You guys act like you love all of them the same, and you don't. I don't know why y'all act like that.
I love that. Dude.
So who's telling the truth here? You guys or Deion?
I mean, I don't have a power ranking. I got 2 girls. They're twins. They're pretty much the same kid.
Yeah, I guess you're right there. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm probably if between me, my brother, and my sister, I would say I'm definitely my mom's favorite.
Yeah, I'm definitely my parents' favorite kid, but I don't know. If
I don't think I'm my
I'm
dad's favorite. I think my sister's probably my dad's.
Yeah,
favorite.
my parents have favorites.
Yeah,
I really don't.
No,
but my parents do. My dad would probably be pretty vocal.
Well, don't worry, John. You got to give him time.
What's your dad's power
if your dad
rankings?
had a power rank you guys, where do you think you got?
Dude, it shifts. It shifts.
Well, yeah, of course it moves.
Nikki's
it
number
does
1.
move.
Yeah,
I'm working for him right now. He sees me every day.
Yeah.
So you're just sliding down.
You know what I mean?
He sees you, and he also sees a money sign.
He sees Danielle. She might have to do something for him. Nikki got to do the Christmas shopping. She moves up. I slide down.
Yeah, you're laid off in the winter.
Yeah, well, I'm useless.
Yep.
Unless it snows, then I'm back up.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fucking fun.
Supposedly I'm my mom's favorite, but who knows?
Yeah, I think I'm probably my mom's
favorite son is what she says.
Yeah, that's what my mom says too.
Yeah, real funny.
Hilarious.
Man tried to sue hospital for making him watch his wife's C-section.
I don't blame him.
He said he was very traumatized. They made him do it. He's suing for $643 million.
Wow,
that's reasonable.
I don't think he's gonna get that. But he said, they encouraged him and permitted him to watch the operation, and then he's been,
having nightmares,
breakdown of his marriage,
Can't
yada
eat
yada yada. I don't think you should have to watch that. I don't know.
You shouldn't have to. They can suggest it.
Dude, they put
if
a
you're
screen
squeamish,
up so I didn't see
If you're squeamish,
yeah, I'm
you
feeling
watch it?
I feel like there's a lot of peer pressure.
No, they put a screen up there. It wasn't even an option.
You were completely behind the screen.
Yeah, like her body's here, like her upper body, like from here up, and then the rest of it's behind the screen.
They didn't try pulling you down there at all?
No. Well, so I mean, it was twins. It was like high risk. So there was like 25 people in the fucking room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they had this little Chinese girl. She's probably like 4'3". She was like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "She's like, are you gonna pass out?" I'm like, "I'm just fine. I don't want to look at nothing." And she was like, "All right, if you're gonna pass out, let me know." What the fuck?
Yeah, you're the one here to catch me.
What are you
it
gonna
must
do?
happen a lot.
I bet dudes.
Yeah, it does. And then
I almost went down.
They'll even tell you. They'll even tell you.
Not even for the birth, for the epidural. Dude, they stab your spine.
Yeah.
Right.
But like we had Maria on Labor Day, and it was like all of the backups.
Oh, you had the B team.
Fucking two
man.
dumb dicks kept missing. And they kept, dude, so like the thought of it, and then the lady asked me the worst question you could ask somebody, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right. And then all of a sudden I'm like, no. And all of a sudden I had like 4 nurses
Once that
on
wave,
me,
yeah.
give me some orange juice, waving me down. Johanna's just sitting there like flailing.
On her 4th missed
I'm
epidural.
like, I think I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
But they'll even
Give
tell
me some
you,
more ice chips.
Yeah, right.
But they'll even tell you like you're not a priority if you faint or something. Like we're taking care of her. You're fine. That's what they told me.
But there's not enough fucking doctors in this hospital. Someone can't.
Dude,
come
I
down.
had 4 nurses on me.
You go vials of liquid
they're like,
Valium.
Yeah.
Just give me a taste.
Where's
Wet
that?
my
Where's that? Where do you keep that Dilaudid?
Give me an epidural.
You should, if you go to the hospital, you should be able to get a little taste, even if like a little taste of fucking Dilaudid.
I mean, dude, you come to my house, I'll give you whatever you want, dude. I go to the hospital, I'll wet my beak, wet my fucking
You think you could watch it, Jack?
I keep going back and forth in my head about it.
I mean, the natural birth,
So
I watch.
I'm hearing like a lot of people that have kids, like had kids recently. I know they watched the whole fucking thing.
Natural. My wife never had a C-section.
I'll tell you how it's gonna go. It's gonna go whatever way the doctor pushes it for me to go. If they tell me to do one thing, I'm gonna do that. If they tell me, if they like you should really watch this.
Well,
I'm
if
gonna
you're
get
gonna have
peer
a
pressured
natural,
into
you're
it.
gonna help.
Right, you like hold a leg or something.
You gotta
right?
hold a leg up. You gotta.
You must be out of your.
Do it. You know, you gotta coach them
Woo!
up.
Yeah.
You gotta
so
cut the cord,
Fucking
right?
put. Yeah.
I'm gonna take direction.
You gonna cut the cord?
If they tell me
That's
to.
kinda- I mean, that's-
if they tell me to, I'll do whatever.
I didn't think I'd be okay with it, but I was fine.
Yeah. See my brother's face when he came out with his first one, and I never seen that look on my brother's face before.
What was it?
It
Trauma.
was just not trauma, but like just
You ruined it.
Just like it was like you seen a ghost or something. Like it was a very
The ghost of vaginas
it's a look. It's a look that I'll never forget. And like I haven't seen since on him, you know what I mean? And I don't know if I don't even know if he like watched the whole thing. I think maybe it was just like
Did she have a C-section or?
I honestly can't remember.
I mean, natural birth is rowdy enough.
Listen,
it's rowdy
the
enough.
most crazy C-section story I heard, Reno was telling me about it, and he was like, dude, they literally like take her guts out and
Yeah, they
put them
set
on
them
the
on a
table
table,
next to
right,
her.
Yeah, I couldn't watch
Pop
that.
your seeds out.
Yeah.
and
They like
then just
set them.
shove
They
it
set
back
them.
in.
Yeah. I couldn't
Fuck
watch
that, dude. I don't even like.
And it's like someone
get
who's
cut.
had like a stomach surgery where they take all your guts out and put them on the table like that. Like even like when you
Yeah.
said that, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough for me. Yeah. But like I said, you're gonna be those doctors, those nurses are gonna be able to punk me into anything. So it's gonna be pretty much up to them. Wendy's selling junior bacon cheeseburgers for a penny until the 22nd.
Really?
That's on the app though. You got to go through the app. You get a fucking penny JBCs. Junior bacon cheeseburgers probably saved their lives.
Dude,
There can't be no
I
meal
probably
that
ate
if it's for a
1 million
penny.
of them.
Yeah.
1 million.
Me should be like, dude, give me KMM.
And some what?
Ketchup mayonnaise.
Oh,
Dude, that's a sloppy
I'm
fucking
all in
sandwich.
on the ketchup mayo combo. The mustard. I'm a mustard guy too.
Dude, give me
KM.
2 JBCs KMM.
I'm not mad at that.
No, dude.
We were in a conversation with somebody recently, and we were talking about JBCs. And they're like, they're the best shit ever. Like, I don't think they were the best shit ever. They were
available.
99 cents. Right.
Of course I'll buy 2. Feel like
Wait a second, Wendy's is open till fucking midnight?
Yeah.
Fantastic, you know?
That what was the East Liberty one? That
Ball
was
Boulevard
that was
one.
all
24 hours.
24 hours. That place was the wild.
That was the
Wild
only
West,
24-hour thing at the time, dude. There would be
That-
like a run. I remember.
They were like Eden Park, but Eden Park would like kick you out because like they knew where to beat the
Dude,
check.
we sat in line there, rolled a blunt, smoked a blunt.
It took
and still didn't make it to the fucking window.
I think I passed out in somebody's car. Like woke up and we were still in line.
We used to get out of the car and go piss.
The traffic used to start on Bomb Boulevard.
Yeah, and
to
wrap
to
around
get
the
in
building.
there.
That was a fuck, dude. They probably killed it there. After the club, 2 in the morning, that place was cracking.
We had a manhunt press conference. That dude that escaped from the jail a couple last week, Danilo Cavanti or whatever the fuck his name was. Did you see that guy who was like eating the fucking? He said he was eating watermelon and a dog ended up bit him. His face was all bloody. I forget where it was at. It was somewhere
like Westchester. Or
yeah, it was somewhere around here.
Eastern.
Just play this clip. This is funny.
Is there any concern that he would team up with another small man to step inside the trench coat, Little Rascal style?
No.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
He's like, was there any concern he would team up with another small man to step inside a trench coat, Little Rascal style? And the dude was just like, you gotta laugh at that. He was just like, no. Like, dude, that's fucking funny shit. I forget the guy's name.
That's funny once the guy's caught.
Yeah, right.
If it was like mid, like they're looking for this dude. You'd be like,
It's probably this guy's first press conference ever,
Yeah.
too, that you got to be in front of a camera and fucking this dude just fuck with him asking if he's worried about a Little Rascal fucking prank. But, you know, you got to be on your toes as an officer. All right, let's take a little break.
All right, buddy, we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest Podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado & Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it, and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over to their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe & Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe & Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
This is like almost like a follow-up to some other gear grinders. The one that you had about the lady yelling at you for blowing leaves on her property.
Yeah.
So we do this house again. So I blow it off, but I'm walking down the street. I'm like 4 houses down, and this lady is in her yard. She's like, take that across the street. And like I'm walking.
The same lady? Is this the same lady?
No,
Just like...
it's a neighbor 4 houses down. And I got the blower in the air, so like I'm not blowing nothing on the sidewalk. Like
right.
It's not throttled up. I'm just like, I stopped. I said, what did you say? She said, don't blow on my property. Take that across the street. I said, I'm not blowing on your property. I said, this is a public sidewalk. And she said, I don't care. I don't want you blowing stuff in my yard. I'm like, I'm not blowing anything. I said, you know what? Everybody on this street is crazy. And then like,
dude, these old ladies on Score Hill talk
like,
to you dudes any way they want to. You guys are some fucking pussies.
John gave it back to her pretty good. I don't think she's going to be coming out.
No, there might have been a shut the fuck up. Like, dude, I was just like appalled. Like,
how old are we talking?
50.
Oh my God! It's one thing if you're 80 and you have nothing else to do. To fuck with the fucking.
You kind of just have to take it.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the lady up the street commiserated with her.
Can't have them commiserating.
And was like, these guys blow shit. Both their yards should be turned into the city
Just not unkept.
The fucking one lady didn't cut her grass in a month. This lady got like what she thinks is a beautiful.
Call 311 on them.
I should. Which like I was gonna drive back down the street because I wasn't done, dude. I was fired up.
Yeah,
I was fired up. Like she definitely didn't expect me to say anything.
She got your heart,
huh?
She got your heart,
dude. She was bold. She like literally told me to cross the fucking street.
Take that across the street.
Take it across the street.
She was like, maybe you don't know. Nobody blows on this block.
Hey,
I don't want you blowing stuff in my
you
yard.
little wimp.
Yeah.
Take it across the street.
She was like, hey, little fella.
I'll tell you who the most.
That's a wild thing to say to somebody.
The most intolerant people are the people that preach tolerance with stupid
For sure.
fucking signs in their yard.
Yeah.
They're the biggest fucking.
If you gotta talk
assholes.
tolerance on your yard in a sign, yeah, you're right.
And then
Probably-
the bitch at a kid who blew off a house 4 houses down, who was just walking
If you
by.
go to put a sign in your yard to tell me how tolerant you are,
Probably not
you
that
are
tolerant.
intolerant.
Right.
Dude, so I had to deal with that. And then remember the cop that lives behind me.
Yeah, he also doesn't want you blowing.
He didn't
my
want us
head's
cutting the
blown.
grass at 8 o'clock. Well, the one crew, things got mixed up. These guys go cut.
He didn't come down.
He came back. I wasn't there. My father-in-law was there, and he came up. And my father was Johanna told me about it before I went to bed, and then I couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah, no, you can't sleep all
yeah,
night.
I was
Great
so
time to
mad.
tell
She
me.
was like, John, why don't you just let it go? I'm like, I can't. I'm like having 50 arguments with the guy.
In your head.
So this happened the one time since
On
then?
Easter
One
it
time,
happened.
they might have did it a couple times. He said it happened a couple, maybe. I don't know. He came back, but I wasn't home. I think I was probably here.
Right.
And my father-in-law was
Wait, he's coming to your house Tuesday night at 8 o'clock?
7:30.
That's crazy.
Walked up.
Don't
and
come to the
and we
house
took
after
a
7.
video from his backyard, must look into mine. And like it was like showing my father. My father was like, whoa, you need to talk to John. Like,
Yeah, right.
you know, and then like he like backed off a little bit. But like if I was there, like no bullshit, I like hate this guy. If you would have came up and like showed me a video of my guys cutting grass, I would have just said, so what?
So what?
It's 8:30 when they cut.
8:30.
You don't want me to cut to 9. It's not illegal. This is starting to feel a little bit like harassment, officer.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Take it easy, Chad.
Oh, he probably loved it. I was jackhammering.
I
at
was
your
so
house early as
happy.
fuck the other day.
Good. Dude,
Yeah, I'm about to just go over tomorrow and just fucking open
Start
up a
a
weed whacker.
chainsaw.
Yeah, just fucking open up a weed whacker fucking for no
Just
reason.
sit there in my coffee and
Yeah,
just throw
in the
it.
back of a truck, like.
Start throwing shit in a wood chipper.
Yeah. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts, pal.
I'm going to cut down a tree somewhere else and bring it there and grind it.
dude, he was like, yeah, because me and John had an agreement, you know, because I work the lakes.
You said I'll try to do my
Do
best.
best I can, my brother.
Yeah, right.
But if it doesn't help the fact that you work with my 2 uncles, and I'm like, is he cool? And both of them were like, he's a shitbag.
Yeah.
If they were like, he's cool, I would have. Like, I probably wouldn't even be mad about it.
Yeah, right.
If they're like, nah, he's cool, I'm like, dude, I got you.
He's trying to put his police authority onto
But
you.
tell him about his eyes.
Dude, so my one uncle was like, my Uncle Frank, he's like, this is from Uncle Mike. He was like, fuck him. He works 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. and he usually cuts out at 6.
That's crazy.
And I'm like,
So this dude just
He
wants to
works the
snooze.
afternoon
he wants to
shift.
snooze. I'm
wants to
thinking it's his.
snooze.
I'm thinking it might be a wife
It's
in
this
the
old
house.
lady.
Yeah, but like, if
Tell her to do the dishes.
I can't believe she's allowed to vote.
Right.
yeah,
When did this happen?
I mean, grass cutting season's about to be over.
Blower season's
But,
on all
yeah, if we
around the
get some-
corner.
Oh,
We
John,
get
we're
some
going to start
snow.
doing snow
Yeah.
everywhere around
6
this house.
a.m.
dude.
Oh, I've had people yell at me for like shoveling snow at like 4 in the morning
Yeah, that's annoying.
in between houses.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But if I don't do it, this fucking customer's
Yeah,
going to be upset.
I get
Well,
it.
we run
I
the
get it.
snow blowers at 1 in the morning. That's when you're like, oh, you feel like cringe.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
You
wait,
really don't
wait,
have.
wait,
You don't have much of an argument when you're doing that.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Well, if there's
sorry.
3 inches of
You
snow,
gotta do
I'm
it,
running.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I get it, but you.
yeah, I'd be upset.
Yeah, right.
Dude, so sometimes we start, if we're at a job, we go there, 7:30 in the morning, and we start jackhammering. I mean, that's offensively loud.
Oh yeah,
dude,
aggressively loud.
You
by the
were
way.
directly behind his house.
Oh, dude,
The only
I
thing
was-
helping him was that house. I hope.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, dude, 2 days in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
2 days in
Yeah,
a row hammering.
Like, now, right? If it's an independent contractor, what are you going to come and say? No, you think you know me?
I'm allowed
Right.
to. I'm allowed to start making noise in the city of
I'm just
Pittsburgh.
glad I
7
wasn't
o'clock in the
there.
morning.
Right, and you think you know me. You know it's my company, my family's company. Like, and you think you could just like, yeah, fuck him.
Dude, I'm just like, what? Like, why are you quit coming here?
It's 8:30.
Quit coming here. You don't even live on my street.
Yeah.
You live behind me.
Take a fucking hike, pal.
Take a hike.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Have a cup of ZQuil.
Well, then Johanna's like, yeah, that is kind of bold. I'm like, see, now, now you feel like I'm getting
She's like,
fucked.
so what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Well, I think we got to brick his house, John. He very well could listen to this, you think?
No.
No, he's sleeping already.
He's listening to the police car. Like, this fucking ass, we had an agreement.
But we had a verbal deal.
Surely, what do you got?
My daughter has been walking a goddamn dog, one of those leashes. She's like trying to, I don't know, she likes cooking and shit now. So she was making dessert for us and stuff. And she already caught my microwave on fire when she was putting crayons in them. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
So I had to get a new microwave because everything tasted like wax. So now she's like melting chocolates and fucking putting them in bags. She's grated a watermelon and put it in the freezer, dude. I fucking opened the freezer, grabbed something, a glass bowl full of grated watermelon and fucking chocolate, like Hershey bars, like all broken up.
Like bags.
Just fucking shatters.
That sounds fucking terrible.
And as soon as it gets warm, it's like the stickiest thing in the fucking, it's watermelon.
What
dude.
a booby trap.
It was like 1:30 last night.
In the morning.
After I came up from the fucking, dude. I just wanted one bomb pop. That's all. Put me to bed, and I'm sitting there like cleaning watermelon.
That's so defeating when something like that, when you're just trying to do one simple thing and you drop something and next thing you know,
this was
or
my
a garbage bag
nightcap.
breaks or something and you're just like, where am I? What happened here?
This was my nightcap. I was going to smash this, finish watching the fucking, whatever the fuck I was watching, brush my teeth, go to bed. That was it. Instead, I'm like fucking Susie Homemaker.
How long
with
did
my
you
hands
stare
and
at it before you actually started cleaning it up? That's something I'll just look at.
Yeah, it's defeating.
Well,
Like,
no,
do I
that's what I
leave it?
did. But
Do I
then it
leave it?
started melting, and it was easier to clean up when it was still like solid.
Hard, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I seen it, and I just see like little things just
beating off.
I'm like, oh,
Dude, I
fuck.
know your girls are still young, but that sounds like the worst dessert of all time.
Grated watermelon.
No, actually, so she made this grated watermelon. She made her own like frozen yogurt or I don't know. She does all kind of
All I know is I bet you can't reach the top of the freezer. Who put it in there?
Oh no, she did.
Yeah.
They got a little stool.
I did. I was trying to blame
Should I
Rose on
blame
that.
Rose on that?
I tried to. I was like, who the fuck put the grated watermelon in the freezer last night? Everybody knows that goes in the fridge.
Oh,
Yeah, but
man.
it was shit everywhere.
That would put me.
It was brutal.
Traded watermelon and chocolate. I dig it.
No, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. She hooked up some crazy shit the other night. It was pretty good. But, I mean, this was like, I don't know, step 1 or 2. I don't fucking know. Step fucking a broken plate and sticky floor.
Sounds like you're going to have some messes on your hands coming up.
Oh, I was like, Rosa, this floor's so sticky. You got to wash this thing. And then she's like, what happened to that plate in the garbage?
Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, so everyone who listens to the show, if you're new, I've been sober for 8 years. Try to stay away from drugs. And I went down to Maryland this weekend with someone who's on drugs. And there's a store down there, and they sell drugs in there legally somehow. I don't know how, but they do. But they only let you have so many drugs. So I'm like, all right. So the person I'm with who's addicted to drugs, they're like, they go in the store to buy drugs for their whole family, apparently, who's on drugs also, and comes out and he's like, dude, I need your help. I can only get so many drugs. Can you come in here and buy drugs?
You had to straw man some drugs for him, dude.
So I'm like, yeah, he's my friend. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'll help you out. So I go in here and I have to purchase drugs. I feel awkward. You know, I mean, I'm using this weird kiosk to buy drugs. I'm used to going to the projects, but they have a kiosk in Maryland. You just get it all. And then I have to wait in this line like I'm at the methadone clinic. And these fucking characters in this line, like, you would have thought they were getting heroin. Like, these people, some of these people were like, it was like almost set up like a pharmacy. I've never been in a dispensary. It was my first time. And it was like they were filling people's like prescription, but it's just like edibles and shit. But motherfuckers are coming out cheesing. They can't wait to get out the door. They're hammering them before, you know what I mean? And it was just an awkward situation. It made me feel like I was back in the methadone clinic, you know? And I was like, he was like, is this bothering you? I'm like, no, not really. I'm like, it's just weird in here. Like, this is a weird setup because it wasn't like, it was almost like it felt like I was in West Virginia, not Maryland.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say
they intermingle quite frequently.
It was a
It's the
very
same.
West Virginia feel to this part of Maryland. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, And like people were like borrowing money off each other to like get to get their dope. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is fun. People were like outside like hitting each other up for cigarettes. I'm like, this is the same thing as the methadone clinic.
Yeah. It's meth light.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh dispensaries generally ain't like that. They're pretty. You'll catch a couple
It's
weirdos
medical.
here and there. Right, it's medical. Right.
And there it's recreation, so anybody can go in and get it. And
That's
believe
true.
me, anyone
Right.
does go. I mean, like I looked at some of the people. I'm like, lady, save your money for the crack you're going to smoke later,
Right.
because like you know damn well you don't want that little thing of 10 milligram edibles. You want
She's trading that.
That's gonna make you eat an extra ice cream cone.
Yeah,
that's all you're looking for.
You want
shredded
a
watermelon.
100 piece of hard. You know, you're gonna run out of that, and you're gonna suck someone's penis, get another $30, and buy more crack. Like, why are you even wasting your time here?
playing these games.
You think that's her come down or like her take the
Nah,
edge off
just
or
do some
something?
heroin or something and come down. Like, just smoke your crack, and you know, what I mean, this is like. I figured it'd be like college kids and normal people. It like was like hardcore.
Made
dope
you feel fucking
yeah,
nasty.
it was dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Sounds like a grimy scene.
Yeah, I mean, my buddy's a good dude. He's, you know, I mean, but he was just getting his thing.
Yeah, I'm sure his family appreciates it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
So, I saw a clip today from Mikey and Big Bob on the morning show. You guys familiar with Mikey and Big Bob on the morning show?
Yeah,
They've been around
I've
for
heard
a
of them.
long time. Seem like okay guys. Do got a little bit of beef. They are now doing Pittsburgh Scanner segment that we've been doing for, we do on and off for quite some time. We always the scanner comes up at least once. Sometimes we run through his whole tweets of the fucking week, and all of a sudden Mikey and Big Bob are doing it. Listen, happy for the Pittsburgh Scanner. Love the Pittsburgh Scanner.
Yeah.
That being said, we did it first, fellas. We did it first, and I hope the Pittsburgh Scanner doesn't forget about little old Greenfield's Finest podcast. The bigger and bigger that him, her, whoever, Turk, whoever it is, that's behind the Pittsburgh Scanner.
That's who it is.
No, it's not.
When they
there was a month where I was convinced it was him, and then I was like, this is taking. I was like, he don't have this type of time on his hands.
Right.
That dude's on it all fucking day,
Yeah.
dude. He don't miss one. He's fantastic at it.
And we were
Or it could
like
be a girl.
we were one of the first 2000 when you put me down Pittsburgh Scanner, there was like a couple thousand followers, and for good reason it blew up. It's a great fucking
I want to know what's going on at Carrick.
It's my favorite
daily.
Yeah, it's my favorite follow.
My favorite Twitter follow for sure.
Yeah, it's not the Scanner's fault he's blown up. Good for him. I'm just saying, Mikey and Big Bob maybe having a little more original stuff. I don't know, but maybe.
I mean, what do you got to take it from the little guy? You know what I mean, come
we'll
on,
see.
man.
They seem like okay guys. Maybe they can make it right. Bring us on the show or something like that.
If they start doing gear grinders, then we're really gonna have to talk to them.
Well, yeah, I feel Gear Grinder's probably. Speaking of unoriginal ideas, I don't think that was an original one there. But I can't remember who we took it off of. But,
Family Guy.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I know that. But yeah, Mikey, Big Bob, if you want us to have us come on and we could talk about it,
Straighten this whole thing
we'll
out.
straighten it out. But yeah, I don't like you stealing our segments, fellas. And I know we're right there with you in the rankings these days too. So
we are tied in with a big radio station, so
And the
not
next
so
one could be
little.
you.
Yep.
next time we get on her, Jack might not forget about this.
Might not forget about it. And, we'll play nicer now. We got some mutual friends, but let's not steal our shit. All right, let's take a break.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house, and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good, because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured. And when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call S&L Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quit sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
Would you rather live in colonial times or the year 2500?
Oh, I go colonial times. Dude.
What's colonial times? That's like muskets.
Yeah, that's
all that
like the
shit.
Revolutionary War.
Yeah, okay. They probably died when they were like 45.
Well, you were fighting, you amputee.
If you made it, right.
Yeah. Well, no, we didn't say we were going to be in the Revolutionary War. We just said colonial times.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'll run a farm.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're farming and electricity?
Yeah.
No way, right?
No. You're smacking beaver pelts and making a farm, dude. That's about it.
Rough.
It's a simpler life.
Yeah.
Well, you think it is, but then you don't have like penicillin and shit like that. So I think that's
right. Yeah. You got to get your leg.
Chicks ain't shaving their armpits.
That's what I meant by beaver pelts.
Lord of hair pie.
Yeah.
Back in clip.
Who's hungry?
I have no interest in 2500.
No, me. That's what I'm saying. It's like a dystopian future.
I never know
what the future holds.
I'm telling you, I'm going 2500.
Yeah, I'm going 2500.
What do you think's going to be on the other side there?
Flying cars.
Different planets.
The new Madden.
Madden
2500.
Yeah, way cooler, like 3D glasses, you know what I mean? So you won't get caught jerking off.
As soon as you said the thing about the medicine, that was what. That would freak me out. Like
a toothache goes, like bury you.
No, well,
now we get
counterpoint.
They
put cocaine and heroin in everything.
Nah, they didn't have that in the Revolution time.
No, that didn't come around till
they were hitting you with cocaine.
No, that was late 1800s.
Yes, 100% 1800s.
Okay, when was the Revolutionary War? 17.
We just discussed it.
Only 100 years earlier.
Yeah.
See, there was no cocaine back then. Do you change your mind?
They just had the hooch?
They had hooch and this stuff called Ludlum. And it was like
Ludlum? What
it was
the
like
fuck
an
is that?
they had like it was like an opiate type thing, and they used to have like opium dens. That was like that was like the people from like the far East came over, like the Asians. So like
Vikings had like that was like right, okay. Opium dens,
smoking opium, fucking drinking whiskey.
I've seen those opium
plowing
dens.
the field.
They are very fucked up in them dens.
Yeah,
that's why they all laid down because they were so high.
Yeah, I mean,
can't even stand up.
Yeah, a lot of amputation.
A little too high. Yeah,
if they're amputating, they just get you.
I'm
drunk
an amputee at 2023. What the fuck's the difference?
Yeah, I don't like the fact that no air conditioning.
No TV. I mean, I don't know. I just think 25. I get it.
Everybody's stanking.
Stanking.
2500, like you said, though, we have no idea what the future holds, so it could be scary. But
it could be like
there's no way we could go from how
it could be like
comfortable we
Terminator.
have it now. I mean, a little bit backwards. That's really
Yeah.
That's, I mean, early 1900s. Okay.
Dude, AI is going to be controlling you guys.
If I was going back that far, I'd rather go back to like Roman times.
You're talking
Would
about,
you?
You're talking about sardine cans there.
No, Roman times?
Yeah.
See, I always, if I
You
could
think
go
you're
back,
a gladiator, motherfucker?
No, I wouldn't be a gladiator. I'm too small for that.
after watching 1883, I'm kind of like, that would have been
You wouldn't last on the trail.
me.
Yeah, you wouldn't last on the trail.
Oh, man.
Get
He
the
said you
fuck
would have died
outta
of
here.
dysentery at the
If
first
any of
river
us-
we tried to
if
forge.
any of us would have lasted, it'd be me.
I'd be the trail guy.
Come on, Jack. Knock it
we
off.
both know you're not built for trail work, Jack.
Dude, I could be on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, you
Ride a horse,
Yeah,
move some
dude,
cattle.
yes.
Yeah.
You're too big for that horse.
No.
Yeah, you'll die the
No.
first river we forge. For
No,
sure.
I could forge a river, no
Guaranteed.
problem, dude.
Yeah, how did you? How
crushed
can you
by an ox.
name yourself the 1883 tough guy? I mean, I actually slept outside before.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I was living 1883 9 years ago.
2009.
Yeah.
Forging down, yeah, on an old 370.
I made it all the way down to Hazelwood. It took me. It was a 3 day. I went along the train tracks. I had like a little hobo sack. Like
He's like, can I trade out this bike for a new bike? She's tired.
yeah. Anybody see any 13-year-old selling heroin?
See, like if this is our full time job, we could like go like when these like arguments come up, we could go like film a video and like put these challenges to fruition here.
Yeah, like a-
and then like we could do like a survival test, down Sylvan Avenue or something.
What do you guys want to do?
I want it on the
lake
record.
in Shannon
I
Park?
never said I could make it on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I could make it on the trail.
I never
dude,
even seen
I
the
would
show.
thrive on the Oregon Trail.
I would bet if me and you were on Oregon Trail, I'd make it further.
Yeah, I don't.
Are
think
we
so.
having an Oregon Trail off?
Sounds
I
like
know
it.
a trail off. Yeah.
I
Nobody likes a funny guy on the trail.
I'm gonna have to get an ox.
Says who?
I did listen. I watched 1883 myself.
Well, it ain't like you're going to be the tough guy on the trail. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
Tougher than the
Oklahoma's
funny
in
guy.
Etna.
Yep, there we go.
You want to take us outside the booth?
Would you rather live with your parents for the rest of your life or always have to use toilet paper as napkins? So you have to either. Would you rather live with your parents for the rest of your life or have to use toilet paper as napkins?
Shit tickets for napkins.
Last time I lived with my mom, I ended up in rehab, so I think I'll just use the shit tickets.
Yeah, you would get used to that after a while.
What, going to rehab?
No. Using the toilet paper as napkins.
I've used it before. I lived with the frog.
It sucks, though.
Yeah,
it falls apart.
I love a good paper towel.
love a paper towel.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah, I love paper towels too. But yeah, when I lived with the frog, that's all we had was shit tickets. You know what I mean?
Living with your parents as an adult would be rough.
Oh man, it's rough when you're like in your teens, let alone a grown ass man.
Do you think it'd be rougher as like a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, or like now as like a 40-year-old?
40-year-old, I think it'd be
for sure.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 19-year-old because you're fighting with your mom because she's like stealing your drugs and you're like.
They're like, your parents like turn a corner when they get older. And
Right.
they're mellow.
They don't
Yeah,
turn
they're
into
more mellow.
they don't turn into children, but they're kind of like sailing it in.
Yeah,
It's
right.
coming full circle.
Right, it's coming full circle. You kind of worry about them more than they worry about you.
For sure.
Yeah.
I could,
Yeah.
dude. If my old man was still crazy like he used to be, I could never fucking live with him, dude. Putting up with him at work is hard.
I mean, you
enough
guys
sometimes.
work together every day.
You
too.
spend a
That's-
lot of
yeah.
time together.
Yeah, that's why I moved out, dude, because we were together all the time, and then we'd bring shit home with us, and it was like, hey.
But you get along better probably now that you moved out.
Well, yeah. Now, I mean, I'm also 42 years old, and he's calmed down a lot. You know what I mean?
Yep, I could see that.
That's a good question. Though.
But yeah, if I had to like move in with my parents like bickering with each other now, I don't.
Fuck no. Just listening to my parents fight on Sundays is like,
Well, that's the thing. My
okay.
parents aren't together, so like, I mean, I'm thinking like
You'd have to split time.
individually.
Yeah, he got split custody.
Yeah, right.
Is this my weekend?
My mom's dating that dude now, though. He got them horses. So
They
like,
still
I don't
got.
know.
They still got
Ooh,
that
that might be
going
good
on.
for the challenge.
Yeah,
You might have
What
to move
county
in
is
there
that?
for a week.
They get out
Don
the
Monessen. Don past
Cambria.
Monessen. Yeah, is that it?
No, I don't know. I made that.
I don't know. Wherever Monessen's at, they live like 10 minutes from Monessen. Like I did like a comedy show at a park down there. We have 10 minutes from here, but he has I don't know if there's a farm with a horse on it. So I guess it's a horse farm.
I'm sure I said this before, Yosh, but anytime anybody ever says Monessen, I just think of this fight up in Clarion we were about to get into. We were like in our 20s, and this dude just starts screaming, Menneson, 20 minutes out of the city, Menneson, motherfucker. And we're like, dude, why are you yelling? Like,
he was like, map quest that shit,
I think he thought we were all like clearing like hillbillies or something. Like we all like, I don't know what he thought, but he just kept flexing on Menneson with us. I was like, this is the wildest thing. We didn't end up fighting because we laughed at him. We were like, dude, were you all right?
Are you lost?
I went up Clarion one time and one time only.
We got wild.
There was definitely a fight.
Yeah.
It was definitely wild.
Yeah, it got wild.
It was wild.
Did you go to Clarion?
I pretended like I did. I pretended like I went to 2 colleges, Clarion and Pitt, and I never told anybody I did. People always just assumed that I did. This one.
Well, you lived in Oakland on what?
I lived in Oakland, which is like, you should assume that. The Clarion, I was up there so much at one point. I had like these girls that like we were all like friends with come up to me like, dude, me and Nicole were just talking. Like, we never see you on campus ever. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, we just never, ever see you, like, on campus, at the lunch hall, anything like that. I was like, I don't go here. They're like, what? I was like, what? They're like, you don't go here? I'm like, no, I just come up. All my friends go up here.
I don't even go to school.
Yeah, I was like, I work at Bravo. They're like, so you don't go here and you never went there? I was like, no, just hang out. She's like, that's insane. I'm like, well.
I spent a lot of time.
You want to have sex or no?
I spent a lot of time up Allegheny. And I was like living in a house that wasn't done yet. You know what I mean? It was
I remember that time period.
Yeah, it wasn't a great time in my life, but like at least like Dino, like every Friday, like, dude, there's a party. Can you like here borrow some of my clothes? You know what I mean? Like come out to this party. I'm like, yeah, but no one thought I went to school there.
Dude, the best was when all the Denards would go together and like they were like, yeah, this is my brother this is my brother that, and then they're like, oh, you're all brother, and they're like, and who's he? They're like, yeah, it's just my friend John. Like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, yes.
If you were one of the 4,
they didn't give a fuck. I went to a couple Morningside practices, like, with those dudes back in the day. And, like, that, I've never been, no one gave a fuck about me.
Yeah.
Like, nobody. They'd be like, dude, who are you? I'm like, I'm just, like, friends with them.
I'm Jack Denardo.
And, like, they thought that was, like, their Morningside, like, boys, too. So, like, they were just, like, what's this other Greenfield dude trying to take my Denardo time away?
Yeah.
Like, dude, you get all the Denardo time you want.
They're yours.
I didn't like sharing my Denardos with anybody. me and Dino, like fake brothers. We were in like a recovery thing for like 4 months. And then like finally like one day like Frank Diesel came and picked me and Dino up, brought us home, and this dude Brady was like, yeah, Dino's like, want to come back to eat with us, And like Brady's like looking around the house. He's like, why ain't there no pictures of Mike? And Dino's like, there's a little one over here. Dino's like, it's a long story. Yeah, don't bring it up.
My dad gets mad.
Yeah. He's like my half-brother.
All right, well, that's a podcast.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to all the new listeners, because I've noticed on the audience size, we've been growing and growing. We should be on WDVE next week. Don't forget about September 29th, comedy show at Comtra Theater. Grab your tickets at ComtraTheater.com. Also, don't forget about the GBA the GBA golf fighting, GBA GFP golf fighting, September 30th. You can sign up online at Greenfield Baseball Association online. And Roman, once again, brother, we hope you have a great birthday.
Hey, I got a comedy show coming up Thursday night. I'll be at the Squirrel Hill Sports Bar.
Sure, we got a comedy show, Squirrel Hill Sports Bar, Thursday night. So make sure you guys hit. That's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's free. So, all right, everybody, have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you.
You got to